found they had plane sensitive abilities that let them track planes and where all the tears were across the world, or at least across the continent. Alongside that, a group called the Blockaders Guild worked with the Modron of Mechanus to create barrier devices that could be placed around these tears to seal them. I mean, they wouldn't seal the tear itself, but it would prevent anything from leaking between them. And that's what the last few decades has been. They've worked together to track and close all the tears. The last major one being the one that remains above Dracfort. They had tried a few times to do something, but it was not remotely feasible, mainly due to the tornado and what's inside the tornado. So there's been a new development, and another final mission is being planned to venture inside the city and make it ready for closing by the Caters.
Good luck, don't die. No!
No pressure.
GLHF.
So your group is part of the contingency that is going inside the city. For whatever reason your motives for that are. But yeah, any questions about anything at all before we get started?
Is now the time to, cast like preparatory spells and stuff like that?
No.
No? Okay.
No, this is the... Well, I'll just move aside.
Oh, I recognize this camp.
Yeah. So the city itself, the city of Dracfort itself, the tornado has gotten bigger. It now extends a little bit past the city walls. And this is just base camp set up about a mile away. So the winds are still fairly strong. It is dusk. You know that a full briefing will be given in the morning, but until then, if you guys need to put down your tokens around the fire, I guess. So I do have prepared dialogue from the NPCs, but I don't want things to seem like a cutscene. So at any point, feel free to interject and make comments and ask questions and all that to whatever all the nonsense they're talking. There are some. So this is the night before. There are some named tokens down. They're important characters, and you can talk to them if you
want. If there are names,
there's names. I don't see them.
Oh, I guess I don't know how to do that.
So you click the gear when you select the token.
Yeah.
And then there's a little three circles over name, and then you select players can see. It's like something. It's like their permissions can see basically. Little checkbox.
Is that it?
You trying to edit this person?
Yeah.
I can't see it yet.
Yeah. The problem is players don't see the same menu.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. There we go.
I was gonna say maybe I just have to go and refresh.
Oh yeah, there she is. Hey, I remember her.
I can't drag out my character token for some reason.
Oh, that's because I don't have it any. I had to do it, and I don't have it anymore. When we did the one shot.
Yeah, you probably had to clear out your token image.
That makes sense. That sucks because I don't have it either. I don't keep this shit.
Alright, Ellis, you there?
Ellis is asleep.
Old Duncan. Looking around, seeing named people, if there's anything that is interesting.
Old Duncan. 4 generations of Thorne's family have gone by since.
Practically immortal to them.
Pretty much. I mean, even if he was a newborn, Thorne would have been dead by now, probably. Even if he lived to old age.
Oh yeah, and how long do goblins live?
Like 60 years at the longest.
But the things, depending on like their lot in life, they probably won't see that.
Right. Most of them, I think on average, they live to about 30. If they're lucky. And there's no players around.
Those pesky players.
I know, right? God, it's like they're farming XP or something.
Right?
Feel the need to go and find a hickory stump.
You guys waiting on me?
I mean, you and Leg kind of. Leg has to
Okay.
fix her token, and
'Cause I'm like trying to upload it, and it's like, oh, your roll 20 is over the limit. So I deleted like 50 things, and it's still saying it's over the limit. I'm just like, okay. It's like,
What?
Can't upload one token. I just deleted like 20 NPC tokens from Halcyon, and it's like, oh, your account's still over the quota. I'm like, oh. Okay.
So when you if you just delete it off of the list, did you delete it under where it pops down to recent upload?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've had that problem before. Sometimes I feel like it can take a little while to.
Yeah, it goes. This will be permanently removed from your library in all games. It can't be undone. Okay, so.
I don't know, maybe just refresh, and then maybe it'll let you upload it.
Yeah, just Duncan's asleep in the corner. He's an old man. He's tired.
We don't even need necessary tokens. I don't know if people want to converse, or we can.
Well,
evening before a big mission.
Oh,
I'm challenging the devil to a duel.
So, Vorn, what are you doing? what is your character like? I'm trying to look at the token, but are you a jester or something?
Yes and no. He's a bard, but he's like an Edgar Allan Poe looking sort of bard. He's like creepy looking. But yeah, he's got like a skull drum hanging off of one hip, and he's kind of going and fiddling with a violin right now. Give me a second, and I'll close my.
while you're
Damn
doing that, Razmir's he's just kind of looking around, and he sees the drum on your hip. He's like, pardon me for asking, sir, but is that skull real or is it decorative? Please be decorative.
It's a small troll.
Oh, well, that's good. I thought it was a malformed human skull.
Isn't that what they are?
No? Trolls are sort of their own thing. They're giant, I believe.
Well, I was told that this was a troll.
Let's just go on pretending that it is. By the way, Razimir Brassmantle.
Oh, fuck, I need to remember how to pronounce it. Arshen Muir, I think is how it's written. He like kind of stuffs his violin under one hand or under one arm and reaches out to shake your hand.
Yeah. Are you like a normal human size?
Oh yeah, he's kind of got grayish looking, kind of grayed skin almost, like human, but very kind of pale and
Off.
almost deathly
Little off.
looking.
Okay.
Yeah,
Off.
he's human, just off. But he's got a hood on, and he's actually got a mask up over his mouth, kind of going and hiding everything. You can kind of see he's got a very like emo eye, like hanging out sort of look. So you can see one eye. The rest of it's kind of covered by hood and hair, which is like a very, very white, but it's almost so white that it's kind of got that bluish, white blue tint to it. You know, like fresh, pure snow.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah, you grab Razimir's hand. Because I'm a gnome, it's like shaking hands with a child. A child with hairy knuckles.
Huh. I didn't know children grew that fast.
Oh. First time seeing a gnome friend.
No, but first time seeing one this close.
Ah, well. It's a pleasure.
Just know that he's probably older than you.
Possibly.
You don't know what race he is yet, as of though.
Yeah, but there aren't very many things that live that long.
We'll find out.
Most things don't live very long.
Let's see.
You can also see that, like, periodically throughout, like, camp, Razimir's, like, kind of checking a pocket watch. Just kind of fiddling, making sure it's tuned.
Would I be able to hear it ticking?
Oh, yeah. If you got close enough, yeah, you could hear it ticking. It's kind of a, it's not like a normal modern-day watch where you don't hear them tick. You don't really hear them tick.
Right, it's one of those ones that kind of has a little bit of resonance to it.
Yeah, it's like the OG ones.
Nice.
This is something that you said you were doing, like, pretty constantly, right?
Yeah, fairly constantly. You've seen he's kind of, like, fidgeting a bit. He's probably a bit nervous.
Mm-hmm. Why are you constantly checking the time, my friend?
Bad habit, I suppose. My line of research, time is, well, precious thing.
As I pick up on the ticking, like my foot starts going and tapping along to it. It's like I don't know. Time is a very valuable thing, especially in my line of work as well.
Yeah, but it's very fickle
so
as well.
Well, it
Not
all
as
depends on the tempo.
not as fickle as you think, actually. It's a rather, well, constant thing, but as with all forces in the universe, the right application of mortal know-how and magic, anything's possible. Perhaps if, well, I'm expecting things to go wrong, so no doubt we'll see, what I'm talking about.
There you go. I just posted his actual mini there.
Oh, there we go. It's pretty cool. But, just, I don't know, nervous habit. Newer technology, just trying to make sure it doesn't break on me.
Well, I think it keeps a fairly decent time. In fact, I haven't heard it off, unless I'm off. But
Well, there's a bit of a reason for that, but it's a very long and boring story, if, unless you're magically inclined. Or at all interested in, well, boring book stuff, I suppose.
That's more for you wizard types.
Fun little excursion. Taught me a lot. Got a few souvenirs and, well, made a little keepsake for myself.
well, can't fault you on that.
What about you, miss? You walking about camp before? You one of those horizon walkers I've heard so much about.
Yeah. One of the first.
Ah. I too like to think that I am among the first in a burgeoning career path, I should say, though I'm certain I am not, if some rumors are to be believed.
Well, from my understanding, you mess with time, right?
Yes, tweaking of it and using it to produce odd effects. Chromancy is the name of the study.
Mm-hmm. I
them
don't believe there had been a name coined for it when whoever the carrier of Mita's orb is went missing. Do you think that could be at all related to that?
Rumors of a wizard who cracked the code on time magic were what sort of spurred me into that field of study. Beforehand, I was a low-level researcher and far down the chain of command. Little did I know that some of my research be used to, well, incite the cataclysm. Something of a redemption tour, I could say. You could say I'm on.
Setting aside the violin or viol, he pulls out a little book, and starts flipping through the pages. This orb, you're mentioning, about when was this come about? Do you recall?
Well, Mita's orb is a relic from before the resurgence, a very, very long, thousands of years old. A wizard who
He starts flipping through towards the front.
consumed far too many magical enhancers, I suppose, and, well, caused a number of great catastrophes on the northern side of Zabora. His orb, his spell focus, went missing for quite some time, and rumor has it that a wielder of it showed up in Brightwater some 70 some odd years ago.
Yes, was that the Dunkel fellow?
Duncan Fizzlecrank, I believe his name was.
Dunk.
Odd name for a human, but
He begins
pioneer.
He goes and starts checking his pockets, and he finds a pen or something,
Wait a
ink vial.
moment.
Scratches
Yes,
out the name and
Fizzle
rewrites it.
Crank. He's a human?
That's what I've heard. Some people say he's a half-elf, others say he's a changeling. Its story changes depending on who you ask. He's a bit of a secretive fellow from what I've heard.
Interesting. See, I would have figured with a last name like that he'd be a gnome.
That's what I thought at first, a member of my own kin, but did a lot of digging in Brightwater some decades ago and came across somebody who had done business with him before.
You see Arshen going and like turning his book side to side, going and scribbling as you guys are talking. God damn it, half of this is freaking wrong.
Something of an outdated textbook there?
No. Notes. They couldn't even get his name right. I didn't even know he had a last name. I didn't think he was that important.
From my understanding, most people are that important. If you're not born at home, they make you give your child a last name.
Well, humans are not exactly my strong suit.
Don't worry, neither are humans strong suit humans.
That's
Quite
fair.
right.
I mean, they sort of are, but usually not when they're alive. The dead ones I'm okay with.
Yeah. Also, sorry, human strong suit is usually killing other humans.
I know, and it's a wonderful chore that they have. They're so good at it.
Far too good at it.
As long as they keep looking at other humans, I don't care.
It's kind of the whole reason we're here. Like, no matter your personal reasons for being here outside Dracfort today, you know, if it weren't for humans killing other humans, we wouldn't be here today.
Yeah.
The problem really isn't humans in particular. It's unchecked, what's the word? Ambition on the part of mages.
From human mages.
Sure, a few, but what do you know of the siege magic, milady?
Yeah, I mean, I know it's responsible for tearing up our planet. That's about all I know.
I was, as I said, involved in it, but not at the higher levels. I was not an organizer of said project. It was a very compartmentalized effort on the part of Vezek. You know, one researcher working for another researcher, doing experiments that seemed innocuous and unconnected to others, all feeding back into one greater project, so that they could give themselves an edge against the technology of the Costmans.
Page 275. Flips all the way over to the other end of the book and starts writing again. Don't stop. By all means, feel free.
In my instance, I was researching planar portals and binding rituals, mostly focused on trying to, summon creatures that might be useful for smaller contingents to create to bring bodyguards from other places here, and supplement the need for soldiers. If one could bind an elemental to their service, that must be worth at least 10 or 20 guards.
Or elementals. I was gonna say there should be plenty of guards inside.
Yes, that's what I'm not looking forward to. Air elementals are very fickle things. Practically invisible unless they want to be seen, in most cases. I've even heard there are some that can take your breath away.
That good looking.
No, as in they literally suck the air out of your lungs and you suffocate.
Well, one was hoping.
But nonetheless, once I...
No, my friend, usually if you want your breath to be taken away like that, you have to pay somebody for it.
Yes, quite right.
I'm
But,
sure there's coins around inside.
But regardless, once everything started going down and I had sort of changed fields of study, realized my part in it, well, couldn't sit right with myself. So, in between my studies and experiments and tinkering of magic, I've helped out here and there. Been on a few excursions with some of the Horizon Walkers.
I've heard of them, but
I mean, she's one.
well,
I believe we were
this is
just talking
the
about that.
first I've met. To be honest, are you as good as the rumors say?
That's up to you to decide.
I mean, if she is one of the first still around today, I would say pretty damn good.
Yeah, what? The humans are
But
still around.
yeah, like what he said, humans are still around too. But I don't know. I'll like reach from my side and like pull out both my weapons and like kind of toss them towards you.
Like fumbles to catch them. Very
See
interesting.
see if you have any notes on these weapons. The Plane Hunter's Bolt Thrower and Quicksilver.
Let me look at my skulls.
Give me a moment. Rough age of origin.
Older than anything on this planet.
I'm gonna have to go back a couple of books. You see him turn around and go start digging through a pack. No, not that one. No, not those two. I left that one behind.
I'm impressed at the fact that you practically catalog almost an entire library of information just in your backpack.
Well, I don't
And-
have that much.
And there's more.
Here I thought
Well,
my spell book was dense.
They're not very large. He goes and pulls out like 3 composition notebook size journals. I've only got 2 more of these. Yeah, I'm starting to run out of pages in this one too, but it's only 6 books. And a lot of it's scribbles and doodles and corrections. There's a lot of corrections. But anyway, yeah, the whole writing of lyrics and whatnot isn't really my strong suit. It's more the rhythms. I like rhythms a lot. Kind of like the heart, or that that metal thing you were playing with. That had a good one. Yeah, rhythms are nice. I like rhythms.
Yes. Shame I don't have any. Trust me, you don't want to see me dance.
Ah. Yeah. Let's avoid that then. How about you?
I can't imagine it makes it easier to dance the shorter your legs are.
I mean, I'm proportional for my size. It's not like I'm stunted or anything. But
But still,
it's just
imagine you popping your legs up and down, doing what they call moonwalking, right? Imagine how funny you would look.
I imagine it would look quite funny as I fail to do anything impressive of the physical sort. My muscles are not my most valuable asset. And he kind of like taps his forehead. This is.
Perhaps I can find you a walker.
I'm not that old yet.
Well, but it would at least help you move a little bit.
I mean, I can move, I can run, just not for extended periods of time.
Yes, but walkers have longer legs.
Ah, I see.
And depending on how fresh they are, they might have some padding.
I don't think we're thinking of the same things.
Probably not. What are you thinking of?
Like a cane that you can lean on or something like that.
No, we're not thinking of the same things.
Uh-huh.
Anywho, so the city, does anybody know how windy it is in there?
Exceptionally. I mean,
Yeah.
you could hear it. It's like,
Well, yes, but supposedly on the inside it gets calmer. Or so people have led me to
It gets
believe.
calmer because the wind turns into physical things trying to kill you.
yes, in theory.
Would you
there
really
is,
say that's calmer?
No, that sounds a lot more chaotic.
Right?
Well, in theory, if one were to get to the near center of the storm, assuming that it behaves like a normal storm, there typically is a period of calm at the center of it, as the wind sort of creates a negative pressure zone or something to that effect.
Well, at least I don't blow on a horn. Something tells me that would be a little more difficult, especially those pan flutes.
Yes, I imagine anything that requires you exhaling would be quite difficult.
Although perhaps if I went and held it the right way, I wouldn't even have to blow. Just move my fingers.
Well, as the evening carries on, starts to get late. People start to get to, file off to their tents.
Yeah, bedtime.
Right, sir. Ma'am. Ma'am. Miss? Ma'am? Uh, you know what I mean. I've got a devil to go and challenge. I'll see you in the morning. I'm sure. And with that, he goes and starts packing up his journals and picks up his vial and starts looking for a stump. Come on, really?
I'm not sure what the euphemism is for.
Devil went down to Georgia.
Oh. Okay. God, imagine being a, powerful fallen angel and then you lose to some fucking kid in Georgia.
In a hillbilly of all things.
Well, unfortunately, since with so many portal ceilings, devils are hard to find nowadays.
Thank
That's
God.
true.
Thank God. Because
well.
I don't know about you, but I think the most scared I ever was in Pilgrimage was the the fight with the portal. With
right.
the fucking not the
What was it,
not
Rabuzu?
Goristro.
Or Goristro, yeah.
Clawing at.
He fucking punches me for 30 damage. Jesus.
Ah, you lived.
Well, you guys didn't run into the pit fiend. You could have.
Oh. Yikes.
And we're glad of that. So yeah, I'm assuming everybody goes and sleeps.
Yeah. Reconnoiter. Well, not reconnoiter. Reconvene in the morning. Everyone to bring their tokens over.
Do we have a Duncan? Is he alive yet?
Yeah, he's just sleeping.
Not anymore.
He's an old
We're
man.
Next
It's
day.
old. It's fair. So I'm assuming we're gathering where all the voice name people are.
Yeah. You can be around the fire. They're facing that way.
Okay.
Oh, the high elf speaks first. Yeah. She says, "I am stalwart Telena of the Platinum Order. Before you as well is the Paragon, leader of our organization. We wish to thank you for volunteering for this dangerous mission. As you know, our city of Dracfort was lost decades ago, and it's fairly obvious why." She's gesturing to the tornado. Attempts have been made to close the tear before, but a new plan has been strategized. At this point, the human, dark-skinned, is referred to as the Paragon. He's dressed very nicely. He has a breastplate over his robes. Welcome. I am Paragon Darum Ib Fasik. Now, what many of you may not know is that stories and superstitions of our city being protected by ancient magics dates back to the Age of Progress. This is not only the thing of stories. Before my predecessor's recent death, they passed on knowledge of our city's history. Years ago, the previous Paragon tried to call upon this power to stop the tornado, but he was unsuccessful and injured in the attempt. But we now think we have a chance to succeed where he failed. Or at least we hope we can, or Dracfort may be lost forever. Recently, Stalwart Telena and Walker Night Arrow here, I gestures towards Leg's character, were on a routine walk in the Underdark, where they happened upon this. And he motions towards Telena, who shows off the large tower shield that looks like it's made from a single, pristine, platinum dragon scale. All right, Telena says, "We recovered this. It's our Order's most prized artifact, known to us as Bastion's Bahamut." Paragon says, "An artifact lost decades ago during the Cataclysm. We hope that the first and only Queen's own shield, gifted to her by Bahamut himself, we can reach her, or perhaps even the Platinum Dragon himself. But to do so, we must journey to Nethir Traktin, inside the city, and beseech the spirit of our Queen, Aelowin, to aid us in a most desperate time. Hope she hears our plea."
So, if I'm to get this right, our plan is to go into an active tornado that's encompassing the entirety of a city, go into your temple, which we hope has not been reduced to rabble, and beseech spirit of your ruler and a god for assistance.
Mostly, yes.
Well, considering we've tried every other option, I assume it is the best chance we have.
Cobra,
Yes.
what do we know of the Platinum Order?
You probably know a lot spending time with Kadok, or at least his perspective on it.
Yeah, I personally, I don't remember. That was
So the
Kadok's
platinum, so the Platinum Order is a group of not necessarily paladins, but also clerics, fighters, and anyone that is wishing that follows the platinum that worships Bahamut. They're kind of like a missionary group that are stationed. That their home base was in Dracfort. They had satellite offices, in Kosman, the Kosman Empire, in Vezek, and the Elf. They're kind of all over the place, but this was their main place. And I guess you know that they were started by the first queen of Dracfort, and she donated her shield, which was the Bahamut's bastion, to the order.
Isn't
Was that the group that was tied to the that one realm that we stumbled into?
It was something different, wasn't it?
I think
Yeah.
so, but
The only realms that we stumbled into, we went to Eastgard.
that's what I was thinking of. All right, never mind.
There
Excuse
was
me.
Bitopia. Bahamut is on the base of, or
Yeah.
in normal canon, Bahamut's flying citadel is in Mount Celestia.
Right.
Was the Bastion? Was that what Kadok was looking for?
Yeah.
Yes. So, given that it was lost centuries ago and found in the Underdark, one could assume that Kadok got his revenge, stole the shield, and gave it to the followers of Tiamat.
Mm-hmm. Whom we fought the remnants of in the one shot with Leg.
And they have it. So now the Platinum Order, who follows Bahamut, they've reclaimed it somehow.
Yes.
They've reclaimed it because of yours truly.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the little one shot that me, Leg, and Cake did.
Oh yeah, because that was Alice was in Paris.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I tried to, if it's my audio, I tried to get it, but there was this echo throughout the entire thing, and it was unlistenable.
Yeah. Okay.
And the idea that there's something protects the city is not that outlandish, considering that in its known history, the city has never fallen to any force, any army or anything like that until the tornado.
Yeah, and the city has stood through the resurgence and shit like that too, right?
Well,
no,
it
this
fell
is
in
the Age
the
of Progress.
resurgence.
This is the Age of Progress, right?
Yeah, the Age of Progress was what was the age that Resurgence ended.
Okay.
So it dates back well past the Resurgence.
Mm-hmm.
And it stood this entire time, thousands of years.
Yeah, okay. So, alright, so how do we get into the city?
The gates.
Well, obviously, but considering that there's active tornado, I don't think it's going to be quite easy to get through. Do we have a
You
secret
asked.
entrance? Is there a secret entrance? Have we been digging a tunnel?
When you say that, this character back here kind of smirks a little bit and chuckles I will get you through.
Was that
wonderful.
the commander?
No, that's this guy back here.
Oh, gotcha. All right. I wasn't zoomed out enough.
I think I recognize that guy, but I could be wrong.
I don't think you do. Speaking of recognition, Duncan, you notice that this the commander of the, what do I call them, dragoons, that seems to be amongst the group, is eyeing you this entire time.
It's the same fucking guy.
Commander Ohan? Do I
Is their first name? They're Ohan Ikara.
do I recognize this person?
You know, I'll say it takes you some time because they're old. They're a half elf, and they are considerably older. But you do recognize this person not as the commander, but as one of the other dragoons that was there when Kadok confronted Caligar, and you were.
You don't recognize him. He's wearing a different hat.
Oh, Caligar, that's right.
So they definitely, I don't know, you stick out to them, but given how much you've aged and your beard, they don't recognize you.
Hmm.
Like, I can place his face somewhere, but there's something off about it.
Hmm.
Which may be a good thing, considering you were the person, you were accompanying the person that stole their prize from.
Hmm.
Yeah. Though, in Duncan's defense, that happened after they parted ways.
Yeah. But
I'm actually doing a write up that is like gonna actually have like a full-on short story of Kadok's encounters with each of them.
ooh.
Yeah, but it's on hold because I'm now planning 2 fucking campaigns.
Chronicles of Kadok.
Yeah.
I would read it.
Yeah, it's gonna be brutal. Like the fight that he's gonna have with Caligar is gonna be like a full-on knockdown, drag-out fight, like clawing each other's eyes out kind of shit.
Mhm.
Oh, tell me you're using dice rolls for the attacks. Do it.
No, I just narratively writing it.
Aw.
I'm treating it like an actual like proper piece of literature. Anyways,
All right.
continue.
So the figure behind doesn't elaborate, but says that he is your mode of travel, or at least he's the one that will get you through.
I find that answer vague and unconvincing. But I'll just
What he
shrug
said.
and I'll just shrug and all right.
So
What the hairy child said.
Perrin continues, says, so bear in mind that the city was lost 75 years ago, and the Paragon is a human that looks to be in his late 20s. He says, now I've never seen Nithia Traktin myself. It wasn't possible for me to learn the ritual to connect to our patron, but my predecessor, God's rest them, managed to complete one scroll. He says, patting a scroll case at his side, to allow me to try, so we have one attempt at this. Talena grew up in the city for hundreds of years, so she will be our guide.
Yeesh, no pressure.
I'll get the weighted boots.
Now, any questions? And if anyone decides to not accompany us, I understand, but...
Well, I've come this far, might as well.
I feel like I can't say I don't want to go because that kind of throws a whole wrench in it.
Well,
I also have no. I wasn't planning on just not going.
we're not looking for the portal this time, friend. We're on escort.
True,
He's
but
got
we are
weighted
walking to a
boots.
place with an open portal, so somebody who is accustomed to dealing with things beyond our realm would be quite useful.
He's got weighted boots. Do the rest of us get some?
I was joking. I would hope there are, but I don't think we have those.
Damn
Not
it, I was
necessary.
All right.
Well, are we heading out now, or do we have a moment to prepare?
Once everyone is ready, we will leave.
All right. Well, to those who are coming, I have a few spells that might prove somewhat useful. They have long durations. I can hand them out a number of times. So basically, out of character, I can using a spell slot, I can cast Gift of Alacrity, which for 8 hours, a creature can add a D8 to your initiative rolls. I can use 2 charges from my staff to cast Fortune's Favor, which is you get the 2 basically like rerolls. Kind of like how the Lucky Feat works. I would be willing to toss one of those out. I've got some other really good spells that I can use from the staff. So whoever wants what for those durations. Fortune's Favor only lasts an hour, so if it's gonna take us more than an hour before leaving, I would maybe hold off on that. But since Gift of Alacrity lasts a while, now would probably be the time to do it.
What does Gift of Alacrity do again?
On touch for 8 hours, the target adds a D8 to initiative rolls.
I mean, I'll take it.
Okay. I'll spend a minute and cast that on you.
Hell yeah.
I don't think I need it
Okay.
necessarily. I think I'm playing more of a support damage dealer sort of thing, so.
Okay.
I mean, I can go and hand out inspiration as needed, essentially.
Yeah, that's always
so.
good. Okay. Does anybody... Well, first off, does it seem like we're going to be traveling for more than an hour?
I mean, you're only like a mile out of the city. But,
Okay.
I mean, the journey through the city will take who knows how much time.
Okay. Well, maybe once we're in the city, if somebody wants Fortune's Favor, let me know. I can take a minute and pop it on you. Before we go, I will use my Eldritch Adept feat to cast Mage Armor on myself and get that going. Free Mage Armor whenever. It's pretty cool.
Are there any locations around here that I can find dead bodies?
I would say no, because any that had been already there were probably either blown very far from the wind and scattered or cleaned. If
That's
you
fair.
want to start with some undead, I am absolutely amenable to that. You have like
Sure. Yeah. I mean, as of right now, I mean, at 3rd level, I can only get 1. I think, from the looks of it. Yeah, I can create 1 undead servant from a pile of bones or whatever. So yeah, if I can go and prep with that, I'll dump a pile out of a bag somewhere.
sure.
All right, cool. So I will go and set up 1 pile of bones to wander along behind me.
All right.
Do you want a token for that, or?
I will give you control of something.
Give him control of the guard drake. Let him fuck around
I
with
was
it.
going to do Bigby's hand.
Oh yeah, you can do that one too. Bigby's hand. As he dumps out the bones and it starts animating, as just kind of like,
What?
oh boy.
So there's a character sheet labeled undead. You have control over Vorb.
All right, cool. I will add something to it here.
Oh, but everyone is given a pair of goggles.
Woo!
Probably a good idea. Don't have fucking micro pebbles
Yeah.
running into our eyes.
After preparations are finished, you start the arduous walk towards the city.
Cobra, I would have had
Yes.
Find Familiar up, and I have an owl.
Absolutely. Is it still named Ramirez?
Sure.
Ramirez.
Junior.
All right.
Ramirez, you Spanish peacock. So also, what the fuck? They were gonna do a Highlander reboot, and it was gonna be Henry Cavill, and now it's gonna be Chris Hemsworth.
Ew.
So poor Henry, he doesn't get to be Geralt, he doesn't get to be Superman, now he doesn't get to be Connor McLeod.
I
Is
thought
he
he
not
turned
used to
that
that?
down though.
Is he not still Superman?
No.
No, he's done.
What?
He's done with Superman.
I don't understand why he's getting kicked off of all my beloved franchises.
Yeah, I don't either. Like, it's
be
very
fair-
odd. Did he do something?
So okay, here's what I have kind of read into it a bit. First, with the DC stuff with Superman, specifically, it's because James Gunn is now like their organized their executive producer for the whole fucking thing, and he's basically scrapping a lot of the things that they had because a lot of their stuff is underperformed and it doesn't seem like it's gonna work. So they're kind of redoing everything. And then with Witcher, I'm fairly certain it has something to do with the fact that the showrunners are arrogant fucks who don't actually understand or care about the source material, and that really rubbed him the wrong way, because Cavill, I think, was credited as a producer on the first season, and then wasn't on the second and third, and had nothing to do with Witcher Blood Origin, which is literally just fan fiction that has almost no ties. I don't know anything about the Highlander thing, but he is working with Amazon and Games Workshop to do Warhammer stuff, which is pretty cool. I want him to be Caiaphas Cain. And when Cain has an imposter episode, when Cain has an imposter syndrome episode, he turns into Breath.
I would be okay with that.
Yeah, I think that would be great. Yeah, anywho, so yeah, that's kind of my whole 2 cents on it. I think it's just he's attached to projects that are either getting changed up or are having internal problems, and he just doesn't want to be a part of it.
They're not getting changed up. They're getting suicidal.
Yeah, probably. Anywho.
So
I've committed rating suicide.
as you get to the city, you kind of get up against the walls, and the winds are very strong. But you see the reddish-skinned, dark black-haired man named Chorus, and he kind of like lets off his shirt. He just has these like ribbons tied around his arm. And you see a very, very, very deep zigzag scar across his chest. But he doesn't seem to be bothered by the wind, and he kind of takes a few steps into the city, and then just seems to be swept away by the tornado.
Was that supposed to happen?
A little difficult to hear. Ohan says, I hope he comes back. And after a couple minutes, he does. He kind of zips all the way around and then just stops dead, hovering in the front of the gate. And he kind of raises his arm up and then slowly, like with his hand stretched out, and slowly lowers his hand. And when that happens, he gets to about chest level. The wind that's been going in a counterclockwise direction this entire time is pushed straight down. So around him, all the wind is the same force, but it is being pushed downward. So it's a little difficult to walk, but you're not going to be blown away in any direction. And it's just around him. The rest of the tornado is going as normal, but the moment it gets close to him, it just changes.
Can I make like an
One.
Arcana check? See what he's
That-
doing?
Sure.
Total 20.
You do know that there are some sorcerers with the ability to control weather and wind.
Ah, a little wee storm sorcerer.
He is a storm sorcerer, and he
Let's
will
go.
control the wind to make it not, so now it's just going straight down.
So what's the radius on it? Is it like 10 feet around him or something?
Oh, God, no.
That's a neat trick.
That's impressive. I'll give you that one.
A 100-foot radius.
Holy shit, okay.
Yes. Oh, and one thing you do see tied to his belt is a potion with an ice blue liquid in it.
Ah, uh-huh. Fancy.
You're coming with us, right?
As I said, I'll get you through. Oh, and he also had his weapon only open is like a tomahawk.
Nice. Well, no
Good
time like the
man.
present. I'm like trudging along. The wind is a lot. The wind pressure's a lot worse on my tiny body.
Yeah, so it is considered essentially difficult terrain, just because of that amount of pressure being pushed down on.
Oh wait, I have the ring of free action. Difficulty doesn't cost extra movement.
Well, there you go.
I'm like struggling a little bit, but it's like, not super hindering then. Whoa. Oh, this is like, oh shit.
So you made it to the city, and as you travel forth, I'm sorry. Sorry, my gut's just killing me.
Oof, you all good? I know that feeling.
At the moment, the Paragon's token is going to act as the party.
Alrighty.
Can you delete it for me? I don't have a delete key on my keyboard.
What?
my keyboard is literally just the fucking letters and the symbols like on the side.
Oh, it's just a gaming keyboard?
Yeah, it's 65%.
The
Nice.
backspace button should work if you selected something.
It's okay, he got it.
Okay.
So I'm going to see everyone will don their goggles, which it's a little easier to see because all the dust in the area is now pinned to the ground. And it kind of like the moment the dust hits his area, instead of flying through, it just gets stopped where it was. So it's dust free, but even without the dust, the winds would be difficult on the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is still difficult to talk. You kind of have to shout at each other.
Yeah, so we're not very subtle.
I mean, not so much.
Right. Well, while we're standing here, I'm sitting there kind of tapping on the drum in a steady rhythm. Do we need to be silent at this point, or am I good to do what I do?
What are you doing?
Well, I am a bard. Music's kind of what we do, you know.
You'd be informed that you may do what you want to do.
Well, I'm asking party-wise. Are we thinking that we need to be stealthy at this point, or do we need to be, or can we just go, full bore?
I don't think there's really any point. If there's any elementals hiding in the wind, they're going to notice a disturbance.
Fair. So I'll go and pull out my vial, and I will start a tune. And as I start playing, I let go, and it just continues to play. It floats off to the side and just continues playing what I was going and doing, and I go and pick up the beat on my drum again. All right, I'm good. We can do what we need to do. It's fine. Keep up, though, would you? And I look at the vial as it's floating there. I hope this wind's gonna not go and push it around too much.
It does move slowly as well.
As long as it's moving with us. And I keep an eye on it. Anyway, we'll leave that be for now. Where are we headed now?
Telena is leading the group. She says, we make our way to, what did I call? Nithira Traktin. And don't worry, I know the way. Now, as you get to about this corner here, there is a bellow that is carried across the entirety of the wing.
Oh boy.
Oh, helps if I'm looking at the right spot. I'm sitting here looking at it. I'm like, I don't see anything you're clicking.
Yeah, it's big.
All right. I can see it.
And you all hear very loud, almost shattering your eardrum. There are vermin scurrying in my air. Find them. Exterminate them.
We'll let the humans in.
Guys, I think we're the vermin.
Hardly. You're a gnome. Do I know what your character is like?
I'm a wood elf.
Okay. Well, you're one of my sort. We're elves. Oh, yeah, that's right. We do have a human with us. Sorry.
You do have 3 humans.
Duncan, right? Yeah. You said his name was Duncan, right? And I lean.
The common human name.
Is Alice alive?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Wasn't hearing anything.
You said you called him Duncan, right? I thought you were talking to someone else.
Yeah, I was.
Oh.
Yeah, I think he's leaning to talk to me.
Yeah.
I was more so talking about as if my character didn't know that the Duncan Fizzlecrank was in the party, since Ellis was, being a sleepy old man.
Carver, would I ruin your campaign if I took control weather?
I
don't think it affects magical weather. All right, you have warm. So you're asking Justin something?
No, he was apologizing to you. He forgot you were there. Then he turned around and saw you. Was like, "Oh, right, we do have a human." Sorry.
I think we have one, but I think most haste is necessary. Let's go before the big giant voice in the sky hurts us.
Yeah, let's do that.
You can take it. I mean, it takes a long time to cast, and it takes a long time for the effects to happen. And if you ever step inside, it goes away.
Take it and cast it, and when the campaign or when the session ends, all right, it's all done. Hey guys, look what I did. Weather's gone.
Hmm.
I don't know if you want to give some perception checks.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll look around.
I rolled a 23.
I got a 20.
Very good. Oh my goodness.
Level 16.
There's a lot of rubble we can see a long ways. And these goggles, oh my god.
As you travel through a block, if you guys want to put your tokens about here, you may also roll initiative. I will be right back. I go to the bathroom.
Oh boy. Oh, that still says Hormir.
Oops. Oh my god.
Also, you get a D8.
Yeah, I already rolled it.
Oh, okay.
Ouch.
What do we have?
29.
Damn.
I mean, if you don't win, I'm concerned. Ooh, I got a 26 though. Does the skeleton get its own round?
What spell did you use for it?
This is the base, Awaken, I think. Hang on. Spells, where are you?
Animate dead.
Animate Dead, yeah. I don't know that these do.
Let's see. They either roll their own initiative or they act after you.
We'll have them act right after me, just to go and make it a little easier. Save cluttering up the turn order.
Yeah, it says you decide what action the creature will take and where it will move during its next turn. So I assume that means that it is under your control with its own initiative.
Oh, okay. All right,
Yeah.
we'll roll it.
It's weird. It doesn't specify like a lot of the other summon spells. Like it says you
Yeah.
roll initiative for the creature. Say that when it takes its turn, you can give it commands.
I think it just rolls a flat d20 too, doesn't it?
I mean, yeah, it's and plus whatever
the hell with
its
It's left.
whatever its dexterity is, if it has any bonuses or negatives.
I mean, it's so silly.
Skeletons, I think, have at least +1, so
It doesn't matter. He rolled like shit.
that's
It's the
skeletons
wind.
have
He's not
+2.
listening very well.
Should be able to listen pretty. Well, actually, he can't at all because he doesn't have ears. He's just a.
I mean, we can go and cut off people's ears, and they can still hear you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and yet mine are so shit and still don't fucking work. Mine are fucking humongous, why can't I hear anything? I got goddamn elf ears, and I can't hear shit.
It's because you're related to our mother.
No, it's all from hearing damage.
Yeah, that is.
It's all my fault.
Actually, it's got a +2. Ooh, we got a whopping 5.
Yeah. So saying the skeletons, because they have short bows, they're actually decently speedy. Surprisingly for a shambling pile of bones.
They're actually not that stupid either.
Yeah.
I mean, they've still got a -2 to their freaking
They're as
intelligence.
smart as Grog. They're as smart as Grog.
Yeah, I mean, I was reading up on skeletons at one point. Like they can remember bits and pieces of their old life on how to go and do things and how to function, but they
Mhm.
can't learn anything new. So you can't like sit down and teach them how to go and play an instrument. I gotta find dead bards in order to do that.
And they're literally the epitome of you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yep. There's a concept for you. A dog skeleton. Trying to go and teach it to go and play fetch.
Isn't that just Frankenweenie?
Probably. Oh, let me...
Holy shit.
Oh, I do have an initiative roller on here. That's cool. Bad for this instance, but whatever. I'll just fill it
when
in.
Cobra gets back, I'll have
Yeah, I'll
Jack
have him fill
set
it
to
in.
5.
Yep.
Alright, sorry about that.
Can you add a turn for the skeleton there? I didn't realize I had an initiative roller for it. Thank you.
Let me add some people.
Myrmidons, alright.
I think they're are Myrmidons large.
Think they are?
Oh, they're medium.
Oh, interesting. Yeah, they're medium. Yeah, because they're all like humanoid shape. It's the normal elementals that are large.
They're elementals? I didn't
Ooh,
realize
these guys?
that.
Yeah. Oh, hi. Oh boy. Elementals.
Hi.
What does not go unnoticed? Sorry, I cannot wait to have these antivirals out of my system.
Oh.
It's all good.
Oof.
Side effects?
It ruins my gut and it gives you just this horrible, horrible taste in your mouth.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a doctor, as you know, but you take like a probiotic with it, maybe.
I don't know. I don't really know much about probiotics aside from that Jamie Lee Curtis fucking loves them.
Yogurt is sort of probiotic, I
Yeah.
think, isn't it?
I buy the pills. I buy the Align, and I'm only bringing it up because my doctor told me that whenever you take an antibiotic, you're supposed to take a probiotic with it, or it messes up your gut flora for like a year. But your mileage may vary. Anyway, sorry.
Oh, fun! That's not good news to share, like, at any point in time, Doc. Man, you'd think they'd be going and telling you that, first time you ever took one.
Yeah, I don't know.
And every time.
I'm seeing a lot of like bad guys.
Yeah, we're getting
Yeah.
ambushed by the wind. The wind is alive and it is angry.
As they kind of crash down, you hear what? Does anyone speak Orin or Orin?
Primordial.
No.
Primordial will count.
I do speak primordial. Holy shit.
Oh! How the fuck do I know Primordial?
I don't know. Anyone who speaks Orin or Primordial, we hear one of them say, "You defile our air, but all of you defile what will be all of our air."
I stomp my foot. It's just music!
And Zoidberg says, "Your music's bad and you should feel bad."
I roll a d4.
All right. Cast now.
Okay. Oh boy, there's a lot of dudes. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on this one.
Which one?
The one like straight below me.
Oh, okay, way down there.
Yeah. And then I'm going to shoot it.
Well, that
Oh wow, that's real bad.
that just misses.
There we go. That's better.
Do you not only get one shot?
I get 2.
You're using a crossbow, right?
Actually, let me check if I have that feat. I think I have that feat, but I might not.
You do not.
Ouch.
And, okay, does reloading take an attack or an entire action? I don't know how this fucking works.
I think loading just means for the attack action, you can just take one attack.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to wait until your
Cool.
next turn, I think, to go and take your second shot.
Cool, that's my turn, because I whiffed.
Oof.
Arshan.
Let's see, I'm going to... We're gonna bane some people at the 3rd level, I think.
Alright.
So let's see...
Can you ping Bane in the chat?
Yep, that's what I was pulling up here.
Thank you.
There you go. Up to 3 creatures, but at 2nd level or higher, I get 1 per extra level. So at 3, I think it's, what,
5.
Yep.
5 creatures? So because they're the closest, I'm gonna go with this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one, provided I can see that one.
Yeah, the house is pretty much in ruin.
Okay. Alright, so yeah, I'm gonna go and bane those 5.
It's pretty much just like stone walls and chimneys and stuff that are the only thing that might remain.
Okay. So that is a charisma save of 21.
Okay, 20. Oh. Well, I don't. Let's.
I win!
Yeah.
You've been baned! I don't understand how it's that fucking high.
Do you have a thing that gives you...
Oh, the
abilities?
drum.
Oh, yeah, you have one of the Tasha drums. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, I picked a... one of the
Yeah, it's an
Arcane
18, but
Grimoires.
it's got a +3 to it. So yeah,
Yeah.
21. Wow. Was not anticipating that.
Man, if I knew I could do a +3 one, I wouldn't have conservative and got a +2 on my Arcane Grimoire. That's whatever.
I mean, he's an elf. I kind of figured he'd be alive long enough that he'd find some
You also
fancy
the
shit.
thing also does you have stuff that does a lot more too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that's it.
Okay. Duncan Fizzlecrane.
Hello.
Is
it time for bingo? You would see the old man look around at the elementals and sort of sigh, and he's going to pull from underneath his robes a very curious-looking orb. It's going to appear to draw power from it, as I am going to cast upon this elemental right here, I'm going to attempt to cast a Dominate Monster.
Ooh,
I'm using Maita's Restored Orb. So that is going to be a, if I'm not mistaken, that is a Wisdom saving throw at disadvantage.
Oh, you're using a charge?
Yes.
Okay.
Which one are you hitting with that?
The one up here.
The one up there?
Yeah.
Keep in mind that one's baned.
Oh, no, I meant to say the one behind me.
Did we
You
lose
got, well,
somebody?
disadvantage. Oh, well, that's a 2 because he's got +0.
Great.
lol.
Woo!
It is properly dominated.
Dominating.
All right, so we have a telepathic link. So I'll use that link for a free action to command this one to attack the other one.
All right. Now, does it happen now or on its turn?
Oh, what a great question.
I believe you give it orders and it acts on its turn.
Creature does its best to obey. You can use the action to take total, and you can use your action to take total and precise control of the target until the end of your next turn. I think it does it on its own turn, but I'll go with whatever you guys say.
Okay. Yeah, on its turn, it'll do complete your order.
May want to mark it with like a color, like a friendly color or something, just so that we know that it's being controlled.
Broken heart.
And
There we
Duncan
go.
would kind of back up over behind this house a little bit.
Okay, it brings us to the aerial elementals. See the closest targets. And then this one moves up there. Okay, we will still let's start with the friendly one. It definitely clobbers its friend.
Ah! Jerry, why?
Rick and two crows!
Oh, it has 2 attacks. And that is a hit as well.
Damn it! Now he remembers they have 2 attacks.
Alright, the one against Rassiver. Is that Rassiver?
Razavir.
Razivir.
Or just Raz. It's fine.
That's a 22 to hit.
I will use my reaction to Temporal Shunt. Oops. Hold on. Display in VTT. So I target him. He has to make a Wisdom saving throw or vanish into another point in time, causing the attack to miss. And then he reappears at the start of its next turn. And it does not know that I did this.
Okay.
A funky spell.
That's a no. Okay, so
And-
he is blinked.
So as it's coming at me, Raz kind of like clicks in his offhand his pocket watch, and it stops ticking. Not that I think anybody could hear it anyways. As it blinks out of existence, there's this kind of like almost like it gets sucked into a singularity, but it's like gray and it just disappears.
Alright, that's wild.
Yeah, dude, time magic is fucking cool.
Okay, against Casno. Oh, well, that's a 5-fold natural 5, so. Next attack. That's okay, 17, so that's a 25 minus 3, so 22.
That hits.
Okay, that is 14 bludgeoning damage. This one will move in against them. And that brings us to Rasavir.
Yes. Alrighty, my turn.
Do I save?
Say what? Oh.
My concentration check.
Oh, no.
Rip.
Totally forgot about that.
Oh, poor leg.
Alright, now that one is blinked out of existence,
So it's just gone? Like, we can't see it anymore? It's just...
basically I have shunted it out of the flow of time for 6 seconds. It is not within this realm of space and time.
Nice!
Yeah.
Alright.
Cool,
So not a threat.
Yeah, for 1 turn. Alright,
I
looking at
would
me.
say, Duncan, you recognize the spell that Rassaver used, and it gives you flashbacks of your own mishap in time.
I'm going to take my staff, which has a kind of similarly colored gray gem at the top of it. I'm going to kind of bang it on the floor a little bit and point it to these guys. Probably... Oops, let me get a measure tool. I'm going to point... Yeah, like at this point, sort of partially in the air. And I will cast Gravity Single out of my staff. Let me post the display. So, with the center being this point here, these 3 guys in this 20-foot radius sphere need to make a Constitution save. I'll say take 28 force damage.
Okay, what's
Don't
your
forget the
DC?
minus D6.
It is 20.
Okay, well,
And those guys are banged as well.
That's a natural 3.
Cool.
That's a no.
That's a -1, potentially.
How far are they as close as possible to the center?
Yeah, they're pulled in a straight line towards the center, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible, even if it is in the air.
Alright, so that's 28 force damage.
Yeah. And then I am going to back up a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna kind of... I imagine there's probably not a whole lot of cover, but I'm gonna come around this corner anyways. Kind of crouch as much as I can. Ready for the next turn.
Alright. Well, that's the Myrmidons.
Eep!
Oh, they got 3. Ooh.
You intend to buy.
Alright, so against the undead, I don't know if it's a zombie or skeleton.
Skeleton.
Well, that's a 15. What's their AC?
13.
Oh, hey, the Bane is a... Wow, Bane Force. Now he attacks at 11.
Yay! Bones Jovi, you did it
More-
again!
Well, that's a natural 20.
Oh my
Ah,
god.
Oh,
Ah.
I'm pretty sure they do bludgeoning damage too.
Well,
Yes.
one of them survived, or he survived through one.
Bones Jovi.
So then that's a 19, so it's a total of 23 to hit. So it's 8 on the normal one and 12, so it's 20 damage. To the
On the skeleton?
Yes.
Down.
Okay.
He had 13 hit points anyway.
One
Oh, he's
of
got a
them will-
13 AC. Either way. He's down.
the next one will attack you. That's, what's your AC?
17.
Okay, miss. That's, wow, even if you're, that's exactly 17, so Bane will make that miss no matter what.
Yes!
Okay, so that's a 19, and Bane removes 4, so that's 15. Next one. Well, actually, he's going to do a lightning strike attack. So that's his special. So that's 17 plus 7 is 24. So that will hit even with the bane. So you take 8 bludgeoning and 18 lightning damage. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
I'm gonna go and whatever it's called. Fuck, what's it called?
Fighting words?
Reaction. No, I'm gonna silvery barbs.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Okay,
I have that too.
Let's see, where did it? There it is. So there's silvery barbs. Let's see. The triggered creature must re-roll the d20 and must use the lower value. Basically, it makes him roll at disadvantage.
Okay, so so he re-rolls. Okay, I'll do that.
Yep.
That's a natural 20.
Fuck.
So we'll
All
stick
right.
with the other one.
All right. Yep. We'll take it.
But you do get to choose a different creature within range who gets advantage for the next minute on the next thing they do.
I'm gonna give that to our ranger here in hopes that you can roll better.
Oh, thank you so much.
Crossing our fingers here.
Okay. So that finishes that. So undead dude is gone.
So how much damage did I go and take?
8 bludgeoning and 18 lightning. And I need a Constitution save.
8. 18. And con save. Oh god. 11.
Unfortunately, you are stunned.
Damn it. Alright. It's alright, Bones Jovi is already down. But so is Bane. I think.
Does that break?
Yeah. If you are incapacitated, you cannot. You fail concentration on spells.
Yeah. I figured that went and dropped.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 10. I gotta beat a 10 typically, or beat half the damage or whatever.
Yeah, the total damage on the attack.
But yeah, with the incapacitation, that screws it. Screws the pooch.
Okay, so then combat ensues with the Paragons group. I'm not going to do them individually. So what you see is that this elemental simply vanishes.
Huh. Banishment, lol.
Telena casts a spell.
Ah.
Interesting.
Yeah. Yeah. It's honestly just going to continue with I banished the one with the turn tracker. God damn it. Castnell, sorry, you're up.
Okay. Oh my god, there's a thing right in front of me. We're gonna stab it.
Are you drawing Quicksilver?
Yes.
Okay. Those absolutely both hit.
You do have advantage on the first one, so if you want to roll again and see if you crit.
I'm fine with just hitting.
Okay. Just saying.
26 piercing. A bonus action?
I'm looking through what I can do. No, nothing for my bonus action. I am going to back up though and like risk the opportunity attack. Honestly,
Okay. That is
oh, actually, I know I took my hand off the token, but actually, I'm gonna run back here near the spellcasters.
that's fine. That's a 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
All right.
Big ol' miss. And that's my turn.
Hey, Duncan Fizzlecrank.
You can save me.
It just rolls off the tongue, doesn't it?
Classic.
How long-
Yeah, it does.
How long is Vorm stunned?
I think it's a round, isn't
Until
it?
the
Or
end
do
of
I
the
have a
round.
save?
Until the Myrmidon's next turn. End of the
Hmm.
like a stone
Okay.
strike.
Ah,
Gotcha.
so I missed next round. Fuck!
Yeah. It is in this round.
Okay. Well. Because I have concentration up, so I'm going to we'll go for the old standby. And that is yeah. Let's cast a fireball on this guy right here.
Oh wow.
Is that it's a 20-foot diameter, right?
Radius.
Radius.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, that's really big.
I think you hit all of us.
Oh, I thought it was 20-foot diameter. Okay, my bad. Well, in that case, you know what we're gonna do? I don't have wall of
Die
fire.
one way or the other.
I don't have wall of fire prepared. Darn it. Okay, well, let's in that case, let's do. Everything's concentration.
Yeah, you gotta spread your spells out a bit.
Yeah, I didn't really fare well. Well, why don't we do? Yeah, that's actually not bad. Let's do a firebolt at this one. Let's do that instead.
All right.
So
We
we'll
got
do
it.
that. Because at level 16, it doesn't, it's not that bad. Okay. Wow.
Holy shit!
Okay.
Wow.
So that should have been. Oh, it's 3d10. Okay.
Yeah.
Bad
it's
damage roll,
3D
but yeah.
Yeah, 3d10. You could get 30.
30.
Or
Yeah.
you could get 3.
I thought it was 4d10. Yeah, no, it's 3d10. Okay. Cool.
40-10 on the next level.
Could you just tell me what are these two people doing in front of me?
Which two?
These two.
That is the party, so that is Casnell. She retreated
Yeah.
after being surrounded, and I retreated because I saw a lot of dudes coming at me.
Okay, so we're in a retreat mode.
Not necessarily reposition. I'm gonna do something cool on my turn.
Okay.
Um,
And then can I? When does my owl act? My turn is it roll its own initiative.
I think the familiar goes immediately after you.
Yeah, that's how I would do it.
Okay. Let me just want to check the movement. That's a 60-foot movement. So yeah, can I do a flyby on that one?
Sure.
I'll do just a little. He'll just go over and just peck, do a little flyby feature, and then come and land on this roof.
Make an owl attack.
Yeah. Rick and two crows. We're gonna do 6 seasons, Morty.
6 seasons in a movie, Morty. Unfortunately, I'm going to be a part of it because I'm a abusive piece of shit.
Oh.
I shouldn't be laughing at that, but
And that brings us to the air elementals.
So this one reappears.
Nice knowing all of you.
So these two will fight. This one will move down here. The two against each other. Each get a hit on each other. This one will do 1 attack each at Duncan and Casnell. Duncan, that's a 16. And Casnell to 15.
Miss.
Miss as well.
All right. That brings us to rest of you.
Okay. I thought that one was gonna go fight somebody else. That actually kind of ruins my plan. I was gonna vortex warp Vorm and get him back over here. Could still do that, but let me check this one. Alright, I'm gonna move around Casnell and get behind Duncan, seeing as he's being attacked. And I will kind of grasp his robes. Just go. Front lines really aren't our specialty. Let's get to a better position. And I'm going to cast Thunder Step. And I can take one person with me. I can go up to 90 feet. I can kind of see. I've been able to.
Your size are smaller.
Oh, my size are smaller. Shit. Okay, never mind. Mulligan.
Shrink.
Ah. Okay. Let's see. Okay. New plan. Instead of Thunder Step, I will cast Haste on Casnell. I will click the pocket watch again, and since Casnell is close, she'll see that it starts ticking significantly faster, and Casnell is emboldened by accelerated time. And then I am going to move around this way through the ruined house. How far can I move? Yeah, I could move into there. So, I am concentrating haste. Alright. Alright, that's my turn. Sorry, Vorm.
Alright, so this one is going to move over here, seeing that you're incapacitated. That one's going to move up to the Paragon.
I might live.
Actually, I'm saying the Paragon. On his turn, the Paragon probably gave you Sanctuary.
Oh. Clever little bugger.
So, well, that one passed, but that one mega failed. So, it's going to move over there. So, one of them will make some attacks on you.
I'm not dead yet.
What's your AC?
17.
Okay, so one hit. Another hit. And that's a miss.
Ow, these things are fighter types. Ew.
Yeah,
So that's-
are...
So 8 bludgeoning for each hit, so that's 16 damage.
16? Alright.
The rest are gonna attack the party up here. So I'll handle that, and then they're gonna attack back. Oh, Ohan whiffs that round. No, she heard no. Other attacks are. Oh, you are no longer stunned.
Yay!
Alright, Telena will hit and smite. So between her and Ohan, they finish this one off. Okay, top of the round, Casna. You are hasted.
I am hasted. So I'm gonna use my bonus action, and I'm going to, because I have to declare it before I use it, is I'm gonna use my Planar Warrior feature.
Okay.
That just gives me extra damage if I hit.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna hit the one in front of me.
So that is 2 hits for good damage. 27. And oh wow, extra 9s. So that's 36. It is not looking great.
Can I do something real quick? Would I be able to see Casnell while she's fighting, kind of in the rubble over here?
Yeah.
All right. Can I use my reaction? Let's see. She's in 30 feet to do chronal shift. Have her reroll the one.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, you can re-roll it, and I can decide to do this, before or after the thing is declared a success or failure. So, Casnell, you can re-roll your attack against it.
Oh, hell yes.
There we go.
All right, 13 more.
So Razavir kind of like points his staff at you, and there's like this flash in your mind where you miss that attack, but then you step back to reality, and you are able to land it by pointing more towards its elemental core. A brief vision of the future.
All right, is that Casnell?
Yes.
Okay. Arshen, you're up and about again.
Yay! If I cast a spell at this point, I have to do it at disadvantage, I believe, correct? Because it's right next to me.
If it's a ranged spell attack, yes.
If it's ranged, all right. The one I'm thinking of is not.
If it has to say, you make a ranged spell attack. If it says melee spell attack or it doesn't make a spell attack, then you're fine.
So that's the weird thing. This is the death stroke. It says making a melee attack. Does
What is
that
death stroke?
This I think was one of your class specific ones that you made for the puppeteer class.
No, I have no idea
No?
what that is.
What the fuck? Where did this come from then?
I don't know, but that's a lot of
Yeah.
damage.
It's a lot for. I mean,
Where
it's a
the
third
fuck
level.
did this come from? I thought that came with the class.
No, that's a spell that I made that is blatantly
Was
very
it?
overpowered, and I thought I had it hidden.
Oh, I'll drop that then, or I'll have to get rid of that. Oh, well, fuck. That takes all that out. You know what? I'm gonna go and tell this thing that it blows like a, fuck. I had something.
Blows like your mother on Saturday night, which is not very well.
Wow. Jeez.
Sorry, my Call of Duty Xbox 360 lobby came out.
I mean, at least we can
I'm gonna
Kids these
go with
days will
that, I
not
guess.
survive.
give her credit for being good at it. But jeez.
Uh, that is a wisdom save of 21.
All right. That's a big fail.
7 psychic damage.
7 psychic and disadvantage on this next
And
attack.
I'm gonna take the risk and run away.
All right, well, it will make that attack. At disadvantage is a big miss.
Yay!
go. It paid off.
Well, you know, you could add to that is like, which is close to your mother on a Saturday night, which is not, or which is really bad, which is also surprising considering how often she does.
Oh, ow, God. I was gonna go with something like, blows really bad, like it doesn't at all. Fuck.
You blow like a weak
Oh.
fart.
No, the one I was thinking of was a fan made of twigs.
Oh. Damn. Alright.
Either way, I ran away.
Duncan Fizzlecrane.
Okay. There's an air elemental right up in my shit.
Yes, there is.
I'm too old for this shit.
Damn kids. Well, let's look here. If I said I would like to cast. I would like. You know what I'd like to do? I'm gonna move over. I'm gonna move over here. Okay. And Duncan's gonna go. Damn kids, get off my lawn. And we're gonna go ahead and cast Cone of Cold. Attempting to hit the I don't know what if you can draw me a cone. I want to try and not. I don't want to hit this person. I don't want to hit. Is that cast now?
Yeah.
What's the range on it? How many feet?
60.
I think it's 60.
Yeah, and it's in a cone shape.
I'd say you can easily.
Yeah, I mean, if I can.
Yeah, you can get those 4 for sure.
Yeah, I don't want to hit cast now though.
And yes, avoiding hitting cast now.
Okay.
Con save.
It is. It is.
Precisely average damage.
And before you go crazy, hold on 1 second. Just checking something. Okay. Let me look here. I would like to, if I may, I'd like to expend 1 sorcery point, and I'd like to empower the spell.
Oh, so that's what you reroll however many you want?
1 point to reroll a number of the damage dice up to your charisma modifier. Which was my charisma modifier?
0.
Oh. I didn't think that through, did I? Minimum of 1. Okay. So yeah, I'll do 1. So, I'll just roll a d8 and I'll replace that first. That first 1. Okay, great. So 39.
39 damage.
I'm not as spry as I once was.
I was looking at my proficiency bonus +5. I thought it was my charisma modifier. I was looking at the wrong number.
So we have one success and 3 failures. That will straight up kill this one. As the air itself turns to ice and shatters.
Ooh.
this one is looking real bad. All right, and they're up next. It's just the two of them, and they're fighting each other. Oh, sorry. Did you have a bonus?
No, I was just gonna say, I'm gonna do a flyby on this one.
Yes.
That's all. Thank you.
Roll the attack.
Oh, no, it's just the flyby feature, I think.
Distraction.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh no,
It's like
I'm
the
sorry.
help action.
Yeah.
Right.
That's flyby. What is it? It's
I think flyby just means you don't give opportunity attacks against it.
What am I thinking? Is it the hawk?
It's the you use the thing. It can go by, use the help action on its turn to distract, and it can fly away.
Oh, I've always just called that flyby, but yeah, you guys are right. Yeah, I want to use the help. He uses the help action to distract.
Okay. That means this Earth Elemental will have advantage on its next attack, which will hit, and then it'll miss, and then both of this one's hit. Both of these are looking real bad. Rasivir.
Razvir. It's all good. Like I said, if it's too hard, just say Raz.
Give him the old razzmatazz.
So this whole bit is rubble. Can I make it through here and on this side?
Yeah, there's not really like rubble or anything like that. It's
okay.
all anything like that's been cleared away by the wind over the decades.
It's mostly just like the remnants of foundation.
Yeah, like foundation and like stone walls and chimneys and stuff.
Okay. So looking over here, in this group, who is getting beaten on the most?
The Paragon and Chorus.
Do I get the sense that the Paragon probably can't take as much of a beating?
Yeah.
Okay. Whichever one of these is attacking the Paragon the most, I will target with Psychic Lance.
Okay. It'd be this one, and ping that because I have no fucking clue what it is.
Brutal.
Oh, that's the damage. Here's the display. So yeah, it's
Well, with a -1 intelligence.
Yeah. I was like, it's an elemental. It's not very smart.
I mean, that's dumb to the point that it should suggest ways for you to hurt it.
I mean, they have 9. They're smarter than your skeleton, but
That's fair.
Incapacitate until the start of your next turn. Okay. All right, properly fucked.
he's properly fucked. I don't have any bonus actions, so yeah, I'm stuck where I am.
All right. So from your angle, you see Ohan seeing the state that it is in now, simply from a just standing point leaps about 40 feet into the air and then just does a diving slash with her pike straight through it. Which is the first time anyone's seen a dragoon in combat.
She goes up. I go and start a drum roll.
And with their 2 other attacks, both are absolutely going to hit. Too many goddamn windows.
As she strikes, I look around for a sheet of glass or something to smash, and there's nothing there anymore. I get pissed and kick a rock.
That's why the encounter builder is very useful. You have lots of enemies. Just pump them in there and click between them.
Yeah, that was actually a great thing to go and find and use.
Okay, so more fighting happens there. The Paragon heals himself a little bit, You see Chorus kind of grab his tomahawk and just drives it like straight down into this guy. Actually, this one. And even though they're air elementals, they seem to take like the full brunt of the force from his shocking axe attack.
Magic. Magic.
Cast now.
Oh, the one in front of me is dead.
Yes.
Well, I'm gonna look behind me, and in this one, I'm gonna shoot this one.
All right. Definitely hits.
And because of haste, do I have time to I fire twice in one round?
Yeah,
or is
yeah.
that... Okay.
So it means you just per attack action you get one attack, so you get 2 attacks. With
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
it.
17.
And it is dead.
Oops. Hey, Duncan, your concentration is free.
Alright, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Arshan.
This pull the strings feature says you can use your action to, it looks like, tie arcane strings to a creature.
Yes.
Is there a better description of what that actually means?
So imagine just like these ethereal arcane puppet strings start just come down and wrap around someone. And
Okay.
then you kind of manipulate that with your action or reaction or whatever.
So
It's
am I
like,
able to do that with a non-friendly
Yeah. So
current
so
enemy?
it has 2 uses. You a creature of your choice within 60 feet makes. So if you click on it, it gives you a more description.
Does it give it?
Inside
Oh, there we go.
So a Constitution save if a creature can fail willingly. On your turn, you may move it up to 20 feet, and until your next turn,
Okay.
you can use your reaction to help or hinder it.
Oh,
And then to help it, you pull it away, giving it advantage on dex saves, and to hinder it, you give it disadvantage on attack rolls.
oh, that's good to know.
And then you do have Puppet Show, which you can use once a long rest, where you can tie it up to your level 5 creature. No, what's proficiency bonus? At your
I'm
level?
not seeing Puppet Show in here.
Oh, 5. Puppet. It's at the bottom. This is just Puppet Show once per long rest. You may tie additional creatures with pull the strings, so you could tie 5 creatures at once.
I'm actually not seeing that.
It might just be in features and traits. It might not be.
It must be, because I'm not seeing it under the actions.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't get that to be under the actions.
Oh, gotcha. All right.
That itself is just while you use pull the strings.
Oh shit! I've got Warcaster. I should have noticed that. All right. Well, at this point, you know what? We're gonna bane these myrmidons here again.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and second level that one. And again, that's the DC 21 to
And what kind of save?
charisma.
All right, not even a point in roll.
All right, cool.
So they're all the myrmidons are bait again.
Is it unless they nat 20, they can't succeed?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm okay with that. Now I'm gonna run away.
You've been banned.
Duncan.
Nope. All right. So why don't we, seeing the scene unfold before him, Duncan would say,
You know, this reminds me of a time I was quite lost somewhere far from here. There was a great grey windstorm. It
buffeted and overturned everything. It was terribly terrifying. I shan't like to go back there. He's going to cast at this one that looks a little worse for the wear. We're gonna just we're gonna do a firebolt.
All right.
Typical old man telling a story before he does anything.
Yeah.
I love it.
What did I just roll? Damage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really lame. Okay.
You
yeah.
hit.
How about that?
You hit
That
hard.
absolutely hit. And
You.
Tolt.
I'll keep that 19 unless you want me to re-roll it.
Oh no, keep the 19. You killed this fucker.
Nice.
That means all air elementals are gone or banished. Rasavir.
Razavir. All right. Let me look at my spells. I was completely enthralled. All right. From where I'm at, I'm gonna do a thing. I'm gonna do a thing real good. I'm a second level
Oh, thanks. I
Um,
didn't know.
magic missile at there we go. A second level magic missile at the one I was targeting before.
So that's 10 damage total.
Yeah. Because it does.
Second
Creates
level
one more.
5 missiles.
No,
Uh,
second
uh,
level. No, second level's 4 missiles.
Oh, 8 damage.
4 missiles, so it's 8 plus 1 for each missile, so it should be 12.
It's already included because it's 1d4 plus 1. So I rolled a fucking 1.
Gotcha.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. Let me look at my stuff. I don't know if I have anything that lets me reroll damage on something. Arcane Ability.
Oh, I think you gotta be evoker or something like that.
Yeah,
for
you have
something like
you have to be an evoker or you have to have the empowered spell as a sorcerer.
that. Oh, yep.
Yeah. How's Do I get the sense that this Myrmidon is looking to run at my face?
I don't know. I'm not going to roll insight.
Is it looking at me?
No, it is not.
Okay, then I'll stay where I'm at.
No, it's probably focused on the hole that I ran through, maybe.
Maybe. Or the dude who's flying through the air unhindered.
Yeah.
Possible.
Do it, whatever.
They're going to make some attacks. See that? One of them does a lightning strike and stuns the Paragon.
Oof.
Talen and Chorus each take a hit. Ohan takes a couple hits. They fight back. The Paragon heals everyone a little bit.
Just to make sure, this Deathfire Grasp isn't
That's
Is that
also a
right?
spell. That's a
God
spell made by
damn
me.
I really
Like-
wish, like, for the homebrew stuff, it would either mark it as homebrew or tell you who made it.
right. Man. All right, I'll have to drop that one too.
All right, that brings us to Casnell.
Oh my! Everything dies around me.
So sad.
I'll shoot this little guy.
All right.
25, 15 damage.
That certainly hit.
The hell? Why don't I see that in here?
17, 11.
Oh, that hits as well. Looking very, very rough. Is that your turn?
Yep.
Okay, that is Arshad.
All right. Let's see. That's a 10-foot radius. No, that's gonna hit him too. Damn it. Can I see everybody? Like, are there
Yeah.
holes in this
Yeah,
wall?
yeah,
All
that's
right.
clear.
So looking around, do I see anybody who's hurting here at this point?
No, actually, the Paragon doesn't. The Paragon and Chorus look a little banged up.
But like, do I see anybody else that's hurting for like taking hits or anything like that?
Of your allies, no. I mean,
No.
not serious damage, I don't think.
All right. I'm gonna ignore that one then. Fuck, all my stuff is either AoE or weird shit. You know what? They're already baned, so I can't do that. I'm just gonna keep throwing insults.
Go for it.
I'm gonna look at this one and tell it that its mother's a rock.
Ooh, that's gotta hurt for an hero moment.
10 psychic on a
Four
21
saving-
wisdom.
He rolls a 4 even before the ban, and he only had 8 health left, so
Fuck him.
his arm, like you just see his physical form disappears and the armor and flail just crumple to the ground.
Right. Mom fell apart like that too when I looked at her.
Is that your turn?
That's everything.
Okay, Duncan Fizzlecrank. One asshole left.
Oh wow, really? Okay. Yeah.
Fireball.
He'll take a little step forward and say, haven't you gotten the message yet? Your time here is done. And yeah, why don't we save some spell slots? I want to firebolt them. All right, we're rolling hot.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Woo.
He didn't even need to be banged down that one.
Yeah.
Raz.
Reservoir. This one looking pretty bad.
Not that bad.
Not that bad.
I call out, that's the one that took a cheap shot at me.
Alright. What's the range on this? 12, 30 feet. Ooh, he's right at the edge. I am gonna do this. I'm gonna cast Rhyme's Binding Ice. It's a 30-foot cone, so that one will be right on the edge of it. I don't want to get any closer and potentially hit the allies. Needs to make a Constitution save. Takes 3d8 cold damage. DC is 20.
Certainly a fail.
Okay. So it takes 17 cold damage. It's hindered by ice for 1 minute until another creature within reach of it uses an action to break free. Speed of 0. So yeah.
All right.
I freeze the air.
It's going to, let's see. It does not get its lightning strike back. It's going to make 3 attack. Well, I can't move, and Ohan's the only one there. Oh, that's a hit. That's a crit, and that's a... I don't know. Let me check.
Can I use my last chronal shift on the crit?
Sure, that is a miss.
Yeah, let's go, bitch.
Ohan takes a couple hits. It's their turn. Ohan will return the favor with 3 attacks. Two hits and a natural 1. Helena comes over. It's a natural 20.
Ooh, let's go.
Your father couldn't blow hard enough to bend grass.
Okay, and Telena kills the last one. And everyone looking a little. Well, how are you guys looking?
I'm hurt.
I'm
Practically
doing okay.
untouched.
So Chorus and the Paragon are looking hurt. Ohan's taking a couple hits, but they are tough as fuck. And Telena is a badass. All right. So moving forward.
Okay.
Well,
I was ask are we close, perhaps within an hour of the place we need to go?
Telena say, well, at this pace, we're probably an hour out.
All right. Perhaps partway through, if we can find a place to at least have some amount of cover at some point. If you give me a minute, I might be able to enhance our Paragon's fortune a bit for that period of time. Double checking.
Yeah, we gotta stop getting hit, dude.
Twitch, Paragon say, well, to be fair, I shouldn't really be in combat anyways.
Me
Right.
either. I
I'm
bang on
also
a
talking
drum.
about your plan. Might be able to pull it into possibility a bit more. So let me just double check something though, because I don't know if I actually need a minute to cast the spell, because it says I use an action to expend the charges to then cast the spell. Does it mean that I then, because Fortune's Favor takes a minute to cast, but I'm casting it out of...
Yeah, it takes the casting time.
Okay, even though it says I take an action to expend the charges.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I would still need like at least a minute of time to put that
A
on
minute
him.
isn't that bad.
Yeah, I'm just, also thinking like if I cast it and it's an hour, but we get there, the process takes more than that period of time. So like when we're like 30 minutes out, I'll cast it on him.
Okay.
I'll take the charges off while we're here.
Well, Telena leads you down this pathway here, and says that you could stop in a building just outside if you wanted.
Yeah. I'll do that and cast the Fortune's Favor on him, so he has 2 motes of possibility, basically 2 luck points.
Okay.
Hopefully hopefully we can pull ourselves into whatever future is the most successful.
Are
Let's
there
hope-
restrictions when you cast polymorph?
They have to be a beast, and they have to be a challenge rating lower than the creature's challenge rating or level.
Damn it!
Or equal to, I think.
I was gonna start turning shit into Moffats. Oh, you're an air elemental? Now you're a mud Moffat. Fuck you.
I mean, that would work though, as long as the creature you're turning. Oh, Mephit, you mean?
Or Mephit.
Oh,
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
the low level.
Yeah, lesser elemental.
Yeah.
Okay.
And as we get moving, I will do one more thing. I will begin casting a spell, and then before it is released, I clasp my hands, and it is condensed into a tiny gray bead, about the size of a marble. I will hand it to Duncan. I'll say, "Here, old friend, or here, my advanced age fellow. Use this on a creature that you don't want harrying any of our foes, and a psychic lance will assault the creature within the next hour. Otherwise, the thing loses its potency."
Pull out 3d4s and start rolling them in my hands. That was mean, dude. That was mean.
Ah, yes, Raz, was it?
Yes, Razavir Brass.
Of course, you have a familiar face.
You look a bit familiar too. That orb of yours as well. But we can talk about it later once we're done with this.
Yes.
He's already got a marble.
So yeah.
Psychic lance. It's a interesting trick.
Yeah, pretty useful. Good range, whatnot. Beats the hell out of tiny little fireballs.
Duncan would kind of raise an eyebrow at you. You don't approve of my style?
No, it's certainly effective, but spread the love a little bit.
Yeah, very, very well. You would continue.
No, I think Fireball spreads love very well.
Yes.
Yeah, I wanted to use the ability, and I was like, that's the coolest spell I can probably dump into that.
Mm.
No, I get where you're coming from. It's just, I think Fireballs spread love very well.
Fireball does indeed spread the love quite a bit. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
So, ignore the vegetation. That's not there. I couldn't find
Okay.
it.
Duncan would walk up to this bush and say, "Have you ever seen bushes quite this large?"
On your mama.
That's exactly where my head was.
Wow.
So, as you enter the courtyard, there is a kind of like a winding stone slope that's been fairly smoothed over, and in front of you, a stone building with a tower on it that looks like it's in better condition than you would expect given the circumstance.
See, I told you, Eye of the Storm. Is the wind kind of? Well, I mean, I can't really tell in the Storm Sorcerer's aura.
Well, you can because it is still the same strength going straight down.
Okay, it is like not as intense here.
Oh no, it's very intense.
Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind.
I'll put your tokens down.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'm looking up vicious mockery insults for elementals.
Could I command Ramirez to go do a little fly around?
Sure. I would say it is difficult because the wind is pushing him straight downward.
That's true.
And then if he gets outside 100 feet from Chorus, the tornado will kick active again.
Maybe he'll just chill on my shoulder for now.
Yeah. Oh, I did not expect that. Okay. Okay. So as is everyone making their way up the path?
Yes.
So it is especially difficult to go uphill with this force of air pushing you down.
Mm-hmm.
And then as you start to get closer and closer, the wind starts to get heavier. And there's even a little bit of precipitation coming now. So. And then it just gets heavier and heavier. The wind doesn't change direction, given that it's still controlled. But as you start to make your way towards the entrance of the building, is that Gargantuan?
Oh, yeah, I figured that was gonna. Gargantuan, yeah, is at least 4x4.
Well, that's right. At least 4x4.
Yeah. Yeah. Whenever I've run like Gargantuan, like a dragon or something like that, I always make it at least one bigger. So I think an ancient dragon should be way bigger than 4x4.
This Gargantuan, massive coil of serpent body with wings, and it seems like part of its body itself is made of a living storm. As you're making its way, it kind of like comes from here and crashes, smashing into the front of the building. Bits of rock start collapsing off of the front, and it just lets out this this primal bellow that's near deafening.
Oh boy. Well, that's not good.
Telena and Ohan kind of like get on the other side of the Paragon and say, he must be protected. To which Chorus says, well, my friends, I don't think I'm very much help in this fight anyways, given that all his spells are storm-based. So he casts Dimension Door and brings the Paragon with him.
Okay. Alright, fine, we'll just distract it for you.
So that is your job.
Yep. Good thing we got a bard. They're very distracting.
I think I have to clear the initiative.
Yeah, just clear the turn, and then... Oh boy. It's time, baby. Elder Tempest.
It's time to do.
Duel. Ugh, gross.
Rules are
I even have a-
one-on-one. You guys go ahead.
I even have a +8, bro.
That's a problem.
It did roll a natural 20.
Wow!
Oh no.
Duncan is he's making tea. He didn't notice that.
And what? Fucking wait, I did not use any of my momentary stasis, and now I can't because the creature's too big.
I've crit on both of my fucking initiatives. What the hell?
Okay, Justin.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Air tempest? There hasn't been a tempest in these parts in 1,000 years.
Hey, Cass now.
Hello.
I rolled a D8 for you. Do you have a gift of alacrity?
Oh, right, initiative.
And that's an 8 that you get. So that's a 30.
Wow. With that, you managed to beat the Tempest.
Time magic. Is the sorcerer's thing still active?
Yes.
Okay. So we should probably not get more than 100 feet away from him.
How far are we from him?
I'm 75
close
feet
enough.
from him. For now, they're gonna start moving.
Yeah, we should be okay.
Well, good thing I saved all of my good spells, though.
Is everyone on the turn order?
Yeah, it looks like
Yes.
Okay, Casnell, start us off.
I will start. I'll just hunter's mark the thing.
All right.
Oh boy.
And you fucking crit. What's your bullshit on crit thing?
So on a critical hit, the creature must make a Constitution saving throw against my spell save DC. On a failure, the creature is pushed back 20 feet and stunned until the end of my next turn. On a success, the creature is pushed back 10 feet and not stunned.
Okay. And what's your DC?
18.
Oh, it's a 14 plus 6. That's a save.
Unfortunate.
But that is 23 damage.
Plus hunter's mark.
Plus Hunter's Mark.
which is also doubled. Hell yeah.
I dare you to do it again.
Am I still
Okay.
hasted? Rush
No.
now?
No, that
No, you're not.
Okay.
It's only a minute. It's been way more than a minute.
Right, is that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn.
All right. Oh, I forgot to say because it didn't matter until now. I'm trying an optional rule where if you succeed on a dexterity saving throw, you may move your character 5 feet without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Okay.
Because I don't know, I think it's thematic, like you're dipping and dodging out of the way, and
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like if you're in the center of a fireball and you have evasion, how the fuck do you actually, like,
Yeah.
matrix dodge that shit?
So on its turn, it is going to use an ability, and all the precipitation that starts to cloud above it, and lightning starts crackling. And I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody.
Cool.
Woo. Not so woo.
Wow.
Yeah, not so woo. I lied.
Oh, hey. 21.
Oh.
Okay, so Talena is good. Okay. All right, so everyone who failed it did fail it by 5 or more. So Arshen, Casnell, and Duncan, and Ohan as well, are stunned until the end of your next turn.
Am I good?
You are good. So you succeed. So those that fail take 27 lightning damage.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, don't worry, guys. As long as they don't hit us, we're fine.
And those that succeed take 13.
Cool. Ow.
Ow!
Cool. Everybody around me is just like, except for, like, these two. Cool.
Okay, that is its turn. Talena is actually okay. I don't know what she's going to do. Wow, Lesser Restoration cures paralysis, but not stun. Talena is going to cast Aid. Yeah, Aid.
Okay.
Um, so third level gives me how many? 4 people?
Aid, I believe, only targets 3, but it increases the amount of health that you
Oh,
get.
okay.
So
To Duncan, Arshen, and I guess Casnell.
okay.
You all have 10 temporary hit points.
No, if it's Aid, it's their hit point maximum is increased by 10.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
your hit point maximum is increased by 10, and you heal 10.
Yes,
So
automatically.
No, not 10. There we go.
Arshen is stunned, but the stun ends. Ohana's stunned, but the stun ends. Raz, you're go.
Alright, let me just measure distance. Okay. Action. I will cast my 7th level spell for Crown of Stars.
Okay.
For flavor, instead of them being like these bright beads of light, they are like tiny little gray like singularities. And as my bonus action, I will chuck one towards it with a ranged spell attack.
All right.
So 18.
Just misses.
Oh, okay. Well, I am down. How many? 7. So I'm down to 6. Just track it on my token. And then I'm going to.
That's one hell of a range spell.
Oh yeah, it's got 120-foot range.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I have, and it just
Damn.
lasts no concentration, so I just have that as a bonus action.
That's a nice spell. I like it.
If you have 4 more motes remaining, they shed bright light. They shed dim light. Okay, yeah. So I'm also kind of like glowing a bit. Which is
All right.
not good, but whatever.
Duncan's stun ends.
Okay.
Casnell's stun ends, and we're back to the monster. Let's see if it gets it back.
Oh no.
No, it doesn't. But it doesn't have too much else. It is going to fly. It's a speed of 120. It's pretty much just there.
Yay!
As it's kind of swirling around all of you. It is going to make, let's see, 2? Are you kidding me? 2 attack? Let's see, I guess we'll go with Casnell and Arshen.
Yay!
Let's see, that's 25 to hit and a 19 to hit. I think both hit both.
Yep.
Can I Silvery Barbs the one hitting Arshen?
I'm gonna silvery barbs the other one.
Alright. So now the new one going at Arshen is 25, and the new one going at Casnell is a 29.
Ah, fuck.
Well-
Alright, well, I will give Casnell advantage on her. Well, actually, no, she's still stunned.
No. Her stun's
Oh,
ended.
oh her stun's ended? Okay.
Everyone's
then-
Stun still ended.
And I'll give my advantage to Casnell.
I'm gonna give mine to Duncan.
Okay. So Casnell and Duncan have an advantage on the next whatever they want. Or-
Next D20 roll.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, each of you take 23 thunder damage.
Ow.
Each of who?
The people that were attacked are Shen and Casnell.
Okay. Cobra, I'm sorry to interrupt. I had a small problem.
Yeah.
With my character sheet. How much lightning damage did I take? You said 17?
It was 27.
27. Okay, because I typed it, but it didn't go
Yes.
through. I got it now. Thank you.
Telena. She's gonna cast a branding smite. And then she's gonna swing. Ooh, that's not good. Wow, she misses with both.
I should have given my advantage to her.
I mean, she got good. Say she rolled a 6 and a 3. So
Oh, yeah.
Arshan. So
Well, considering
I'll give all of you time to think because I really gotta go to the bathroom.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, fuck. Considering it's literally right on top of us.
Mhm.
Well, I was gonna try gravity sinkhole on it, since I have 4 charges left. Try and at least pull it away a little bit.
I was kind of debating Firestorm.
I think that would be good if we can get it away from us, though, because then you can just like pepper the whole fucking thing with it.
Yeah.
We need to be trying to dump some legendary resistances off of it because I have a really cool fucking plan. So I know disintegrate. But if I want it to work, I need it to not have any legendary resistances.
Yeah.
Because I have one thing that I can do as a reaction that it will allow me to determine if something is a success or a failure, guaranteed. So I can make sure that it takes disintegrate.
I'm gonna animate some pebbles!
And if I want, since I don't think my 8th level spell is going to work very well, I can bump that up to 8th level. So if we can burn some legendary resistances, I can hit this dude for a fuckload of damage.
Well, I can throw stuff at it. Hopefully, he chooses to save.
Yeah, hopefully Cobra's not listening, but
I doubt it.
I don't know if he has wireless headphones or not. But yeah, I think we need to be.
Nope, we are wired supremacy in this fucking household.
I know I am.
So yeah, I think if we can get it to burn some legendary resistances.
Alright, I'm back.
Hello. We were not plotting against you. No
Oh,
worries.
I'm sure. I just to fight the taste in my mouth, I just have to constantly just drink and drink and drink.
Whiskey?
I wish.
Yeah,
Since
I've
you
been
have like a
going
sore
and downing
throat, you could
water
like.
too.
If you have a sore throat, you could take some like Ricolas or something.
Ricola.
Just get some flavor in there too.
Yeah. Okay, Arshan.
I'm gonna go and animate objects at the 7th level.
Okay.
Oh boy, that's gonna get complicated real
I
bad.
loathe this spell.
Yeah, and at 7th level, that's an additional 4 items, I think. Because I think it's +2 per level above. Let's see, at 6th level, you can animate 2 additional objects for each slot above the 5th. So at 7th, shit, I don't even know how many freaking items that is. It's small. +6. I'm assuming that's 6 plus, so that'd be 10 items. Fuck, where did Discord go? I'll just roll it in there. Let's see. I'm assuming a 16 misses.
Correct.
All right, then nothing happens.
All right.
And that's actually I'm gonna bonus action healing word. Because I know that.
We
A
already
number of
cast a
us-
spell.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
You do have your inspirations to give out.
That's true. Um. I'm gonna go in inspiration. Raz, I think.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
That's a D12.
Hell yeah, D12.
Wow.
Watch me roll a 1.
Don't do that. So yeah, that'll be the end of it.
Okay.
All right. It's going to use 2 legendary actions to put a lightning strike centered on Casnell. So I need a dexterity saving throw from Casnell, Arshen, Telena, and I guess your object.
Joy.
Telena is actually good.
Does Helena give her aura?
Yes.
Oh shit. Let's go.
Oh, that's why she is plus 11.
Yeah, that's why paladin saving throws are always really good.
Okay.
Usually.
And where are
Yeah,
my
because of
items?
Telena's aura, Casnell saves. Arshen, yeah, you all save, just the object.
Let's
And it's
see,
8
they've
damage to
got-
those who save.
So that's a 14. So that's what, +2?
Yeah.
Fuck it, I'll just roll all in one bulk. Nope, they failed.
So that's 16 lightning damage.
Alright, and they are still up.
Okay, brings us to Ohan, who's gonna attack. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's it.
Wow. Good job, NPCs. Lol. Alright, my turn, I guess?
Looks like.
Alright, I'm gonna drop a Psychic Glance on him. Use my last 4th level.
Alright, and that's an intelligence save.
Yep.
Wow, and that incapacitates, right?
Yeah, they fail.
Alright, that's gonna be a legendary save.
Alright, well, he still takes half. So 11 psychic damage. Right? Yeah, half
Yeah.
of his damage is not incapacitated. I'm gonna move... This is kind of like a slope, but it's like effectively flat the whole way around? Or is it like a like zigzaggy path all the way up?
I mean, it's what it looks like. I don't know.
Okay. I'll just kind of move up over here against this. And then with my bonus action, I will drop another mote to fire at him.
Okay.
Actually enter on that. Change it. Spell attack. 22!
That one will hit.
Alright, and it's 4d12 radiant damage. 22 radiant damage.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That brings us to Duncan Fizzlecrane.
Ooh. Duncan will, with a bonus action, he's going to summon his book. So you would see his book. He holds it out, and it begins to glow with violet mist pouring out of the pages, and it begins to float on its own next to him. As Duncan is going to... he's going to take a couple steps backwards. And I'm going to throw the pebble with the Psychic Lance.
Okay.
So you don't throw it, you just activate it, you just like crush it and it activates.
No, I want to chuck it.
Okay. You
Okay,
chuck it and then it bursts into the psychic lance.
Okay, I crush it and I chuck it out.
Yeah. I don't make the rules. That's how it is. You release the spell and the
That's
bead
right.
disappears.
So yeah, that is an int save.
Yeah, it's the same as mine, so it's 20.
It's gonna be another legendary resistance.
Oh, interesting.
Let's go. Let's get one more.
Shh.
Yeah, like I couldn't hear you guys when I was in the bathroom.
Ah.
Yeah, I told you he has fucking wireless headphones.
No, I just have speakers.
I want to get
Sorry.
like,
Okay.
I want to get some because like a lot of the times I'm on a work call, but I don't have to say anything. But
You gotta admit, it's a cool plan.
oh yeah.
It's gonna be great. It's gonna be huge.
Huge Dom. Huge.
Huge.
You want to roll damage?
Oh, I thought it was standardized. I'm sorry. 76. Yes, I will roll 70. I thought he chose to save.
He still takes half.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he still takes half. He just is not incapacitated.
21. So
So
half to
it's
10.
Brings us to cast now.
I'm gonna cast Banishment.
Ooh.
Okay. You would think it works, but cannot be banished.
Ah, that sucks. Rip.
Ow.
Ouch.
Is it because it's like it's technically like on its plane? Its plane is spilling into us.
An attempt was made.
It's anchored in some way.
Okay. Weird.
End of your turn is going to do a legendary action to move over here. Oh, whatever. Let's
It's
see
big
if
enough. We could see it.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, but at this point, yeah, I forgot about that. And it does not get its lightning back. The most recently attacked it. So it has a 20-foot range. So from right here, it's going to make a couple slam attacks against Duncan.
What?
Oof. Yeah, it's an
Oh,
flying air dragon.
Cobra, I moved 10 feet away, so I should be safe.
No,
well,
it's got a
it's got a-
20-foot range.
And it has 120-foot movement. So
Okay,
let's see.
get
So
away.
that's a natural 2 plus 16. Does 18 hit?
Hold on. 18 would normally hit, but
Shield.
may I cast shield?
You may cast shield.
Then, with your approval, I will do so.
What's your AC now?
With shield, it would be 22.
Okay, next one is wow.
That's pretty good for a wizard.
Yeah. That's still a 30 to hit.
Well, the 30. Okay, hold on. I'm going to activate Fizzlecrank's Super Riot Shield, which will raise my AC to 31. Okay, that will hit.
And that's 23 thunder damage.
Okay.
Wizard, you might want to be teleporting around, maybe.
Yeah, I got some.
But hey, it's far enough away you could drop a fireball on it.
Shit, I can do that.
All right.
All right. So that's its turn. Talena. Is someone really hurt?
Duncan, probably. Or Arshen.
Yeah, Arshen. 65. Yeah, I'm hurting.
All right. If it's Arshen, then Talena is going to move up and. How many does she have?
For lay on hands?
Yeah,
What's her level?
16.
Time 5.
So she's going to give you 40 health from lay on hand.
Ooh. God bless her.
Oh, I can't just type in a number. I have to click it 40 fucking times.
Yeah, that is like so fucking dumb. It's one of the ways that doing everything in Roll20 is slightly more superior because you can have like these little sidebar thingies for resources. You can just type the number or scroll.
Okay. So, at the end of her turn, it's going to use 3 legendary actions for Screaming Gale.
Oh, that's not good.
It's gonna hit everyone. Let's see, it's a 20-foot line. It's 1 mile long, so it's gonna hit everyone but Ohan.
Including these guys, or are they behind cover?
Oh, they're inside. They're okay. Although it does
Okay.
start to destroy the building.
Oh yeah, because it's a siege monster, right?
So release a thunderous blast of thunder and tempest. Release a blast of thunder and wind in a line, 1 mile, 120 feet wide. I need a dexterity saving throw.
I don't know if it's possible, but can I even begin to think that going in silver barbs that would work?
It's not an attack, so I don't know how silver barbs works.
Silvery barbs only works on something that succeeds a saving throw or attack roll.
Gotcha.
But I get to add 11 for my bardic inspiration onto mine. So
And that was a dex save?
26.
Dex save, yes.
We need dex saves.
Yes.
What did Vorm give me? Did Vorm give
20.
me something cool?
You have advantage on it from
Do it.
silvery barbs. Yes.
Oh, okay. Dex save. Okay.
Advantage. Oh,
17.
I don't think 17 is good enough.
So, all right. So what's all right? Castnell, that's 10, but you are close enough that you get 4 from Talena. So you pass. Rasphere passes. Arshen fails. Duncan fails.
Does Arshen shouldn't?
Oh
he-
nope, you're right. Yeah, Arshen passes.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
So that's all right. So Duncan's the only one that failed officially.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 22 damage, thunder damage to Duncan, and 11 to the rest of you. And
Ow.
Duncan is thrown up to 60 feet. But he collides with that, so he only moves 20. He takes 2d6 for every 10 feet. Well, he takes 1d6 for every 10 feet. So that's 6 damage. More bludgeoning damage to Duncan. And it is now
We need to
Arshen's
find a
turn.
lawyer. I'm pretty sure that's elder abuse.
But hey, silver lining, Duncan. You're farther away from it, and you're in Telena's aura, so.
Hmm.
Silver-ish lining?
That
Yeah.
brings us to Arshen.
Oh shit, I scrolled. I got it! Oh, we're gonna make sure that it goes and drops one of those resistances. We're gonna polymorph it into a chicken.
Yes!
There's polymorph.
That's a DC Wisdom of 21.
Wisdom save.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
I love that because that gives the forces the concept of like Goblin and Urukai restaurants.
Right?
So that's a 5 plus 5 is 10. So a chicken?
Yes!
Well, I mean, it kind of, but especially with the, well, no, the wind is, the wind out this far.
Tell me it drops and takes damage.
Well, eventually it's kind of dashed this way because the wind where it is not technically inside Chorus's thing. So he turns into a chicken, is thrown this way, and slams into these rocks. And I'm going to say that's falling damage for that distance, given the strength of the wind. So we'll say 10d6 falling damage as it slams. Well, 96 as it slams into there.
Damn.
Sorry, I bruised the meat, guys.
No, you tenderized it. It's good.
So it's now way over here. Let's say 96. I'm just going to do
Let's see.
The real question is, at this velocity, with how hard it gets hit, does it take enough kinetic energy to be cooked?
It's a re right
Target assumes the hit points of its new form.
there.
Reverse
Chicken
to
probably
its-
has one.
Yeah, I think so.
So 30 damage carries over. Its resistance 15.
Oh, excuse me.
All right. Is that your turn?
Yeah.
Oh, Han can't really do anything, so she's just gonna start moving up towards the. She can't get up here. Rad.
I was really anticipating a save on that one.
Yeah. Can I see it from... I mean, it's up in the air. Like, I can see it from here. Right?
Yeah. I mean, it's technically like kind of on the ground just because of when it hit, like it poofed back.
Yeah, but it's so big. that I
Yeah,
can see
it takes up the air.
Like, I'll just say, did that thing turn into a chicken? And you know what? My last 5th level slot, we're gonna drop Psychic Lance again.
All right.
Let me actually click it right.
I call back. It was the least threatening thing I could think of.
Wait, hold on. Let me double check the range. Yeah, 120 feet. So I'm pretty sure I can get it. Yeah.
It was the least threatening thing I could think of.
Oh, it's
Why?
intelligent?
Because I couldn't
Yep.
think of its grandmother's face.
Well, that's a 17 plus -4.
Hell yeah.
So it will save.
All right. And then
Just
bonus
sort of-
action. I'm gonna drop another Crown of Stars bolt at it.
All right.
Do the spell attack.
That it.
That looks like a hit.
Yikes.
23 radiant damage. Like, I think I'm pissing it off.
I think you are.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, I don't want to group up. This has a lot of AoEs. I'd rather it target me and nobody else.
Mr. Fizzlecrank.
Ah. Okay. Well, my book is going to. I had something ready, but he moved too far away. So let me just quickly. Okay, yeah.
Move, I think.
Yeah, the book can move. The spell I had ready, it was a touch, which is not going to happen this turn, which is okay. The book is going to have shit. How far can it move? Bonus action. You can move the book. You go to 30 feet. The bonus action, you can move it up to 30 feet. Okay, cool. Let me see. Get there. Oh, wow. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to move the book over to this. So, you'd see the book float over to this rock, and then that's bonus action. And then with, as it floats up, the pages begin flying from one cover to the other, and it settles on one particular page, and you would see these arcane runes inscribed on the page in what looks like gold leaf begin to illuminate as from the book, from between the pages, a thin violet ray springs forth, streaking towards the elemental. We're hitting it with some disintegrate.
Oh boy. Finally
And-
get to use it.
What?
Said you finally get to use it.
And you would see Duncan as he's standing there. He has one hand out commanding the book. The other hand is gripping Maita's restored orb as I'm using a second charge to force disadvantage on the saving throw.
Which is good because he has a real high dex.
I figured.
Well, oh. Alright, first one's a 12 plus 9. So, 12 plus 9.
Be 21.
He succeeds, but he still takes 34 force damage.
Okay. And then I'm thinking with my movement.
It is not. It's starting to look rough.
Yeah. Duncan is actually going to go over here. He's going to kind of jump down the rock and kind of hide in this bush.
So I think his old ass body. I think I need a dex save to get. No, I'm kidding.
I mean,
Ah, my hip!
I know.
Say, their turn.
Thank you. Yes.
It brings us to cast now.
Let me use this. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna shoot it.
All right.
Pew pew. I am gonna use my bonus action to use my planar warrior feature.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Let's go.
That's a con save again.
Yep. Against 18.
That's a 21.
So I get pushed back 10 feet.
10 feet. And it takes. Oh, gee. Too many numbers. Holy shit, 44 damage.
Woo!
Okay, it brings us to it. Let's check its lightning strike.
Oh no.
No. But someone is annoying it.
Yeah, I figured I earned this.
So we'll make a couple attacks there.
Are we?
Does an 18 hit?
An 18 does, but I'm gonna reaction shield.
And even shielded does a 22 hit.
It just beats me.
A 23 thunder damage.
Ah! I'm okay. I'm alive.
And then it's gonna fly about like 10. Well, it's like 10 feet above you.
It's like slamming down on me.
Yeah. Helena. They're not really meant to be in this fight. Helena's gonna bless Casnell, Arshen, and I guess Duncan.
Yeah, I'm out of range. I'm like 5 feet away from her.
So the three of you have bless.
Yay! Let's go.
That kind of hunkers down because it's out of her range. Arshen.
My go?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to move to here. And shit, I should have kept my thing out. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Go. We are going to. That is a DC 21 Constitution save for a shatter at the 7th level.
Oh, wow.
Use aim at the top of it.
It's actually not a big strike. It's only I think a 20-foot diameter.
10 foot, yeah, 20 foot diameter, 10 foot radius.
Yep. What? Why is that casting at the 8th level?
I don't know. Maybe you clicked it by accident.
I do have the 8th level. All right, well then, at the 8th level then.
It is regretfully immune to thunder damage.
Oh, fuck! That's right.
Yeah,
It's an air
damn it.
dragon.
Yeah,
All right,
air
well,
elementals.
That's the end of that.
It's just like kind of like a smoke ring getting dispersed, but it comes back together.
Yep, basically.
Good effort, good hustle.
With that,
I
it's
tried.
going to put a lightning bolt down on Raz's head.
Ah! Another save.
That's a dex save.
I call out.
18.
It wasn't me.
19 just fails.
Ah.
So that is
Ooh.
16,
Whatever it is.
16 lightning damage.
I'm gonna go with silvery barb. I've only got one left.
I don't think that would do anything. Will it?
It says one reaction you take when a creature you can see within 60 feet succeeds on an attack roll, ability check, or strength throw. I failed. So
Yeah,
it
but the
doesn't work.
creature succeeds. I'm looking at the dragon.
No, it's targeting me with an effect that hits an area.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you have to target the creature that makes the save, attack, or ability check.
Gotcha.
Not the
All
creature
right, never mind.
imposing it. Yeah.
So
Good idea,
Heck,
but
right.
it doesn't work like that. How much damage was it again?
16 lightning.
16? Okay, that's not as...
And
it's hot, under half health now.
it's your turn.
Okay. Alright. It's right above me.
It is right above you.
With my pocket watch out. I'm going to focus my magic, and I will cast Disintegrate at 8th level.
Okay.
My character sheet. There we go.
It's a dex save.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. What's the max damage on that?
A lot.
Yeah, but like how many D whatever?
Uh,
I'm guessing 10 D.
it increases by 3d6 per level.
So it does succeed.
I will use my reaction, since it is my turn, to do Convergent Future. Creature within my range, within 60 feet, which is the same range as the spell, make any d20 roll, can decide whether it succeeds at the minimum amount or fails by 1. And I
will say
choose it to fail.
that is an absolute bullshit ability.
It's level 14, so it's the last thing I get on my subclass.
It's some
So
Doctor
yes.
Strange shit.
But I can only do it once per long rest, and I gain a level of exhaustion that can only be restored by resting.
Wow.
Wow.
That's,
Boy, that's...
Given that it failed.
Yeah, can I do something cool as it goes away?
Yeah.
As I unleash the spell, I click the stopwatch, the watch, and it stopped ticking. You know, time's up. Dracfort is ours once more. And this beam of gray energy shoots out from it and hits it, and it just disintegrates, and like it turns into, it atomizes.
Most of the storm dissipates, but any physical bits of it just turn to ash and are just immediately cast upon the ground and dispersed.
I'm so fucking cool.
I look at Duncan. Hey, your spell just finally kicked in.
What was that?
As this happens, another primal bellow is heard, just almost deafening.
Ah, fuck, there's another.
No.
Get inside!
No, like as it's dying.
Oh, as it's dying, okay.
Okay.
I was gonna say, and this is the rock creature that goes and was his partner.
Run! Get inside!
I book it as fast as I can. Banging on the drum as I go. The faster I go and hit it, the faster I run.
you meet up with Chorus and the Paragon. Oh, shit, over there.
We look at them. You're welcome.
The Paragon does thank all of you heartily. Thank you for the protection. So we've made it, and we can attempt the ritual. So you go down into the basement, the catacombs, and you do come to an incredibly gorgeous, like, marble statue of a female high up elf paladin, one displayed with Bash's Bahamut and a long sword. And I don't know if anyone has anything to say or do before.
What did they say?
Well, he said you're going down so he can prepare perform the ritual.
Okay. Where's that big shield? Where's the
tower shield?
Yeah.
Tilena's been using it.
Oh, she has?
Yes.
Okay, great.
So Kadok would have been able to inform you that the shield was donated to the order by the queen when she created it, to be used by them, and it's handed out to whoever is deemed, to worthy to use it.
But then Kadok took it back for Tiamat, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it disappeared for a while, and then was it the excursion? No, they had it. No, it disappeared when Kadok killed Caligar, and they recovered it in the one shot that we did,
which was a few months ago. It's like,
yeah.
So, given that Tilena is a stalwart rank, and which is who is usually given to, and was the one who recovered it, it was deemed that she would use it. But the Paragon kind of kneels down in front of the statue, takes the scroll out of the case on his belt and unfurls it. Does anyone want to take a look at the scroll?
Yeah, I do.
As he's doing this?
Sure.
I will attempt to with my short stature.
People would also notice that there's a lot of blood coming out of Duncan's face.
I don't got no healing spells on me, bud.
As we're standing here.
Is it Arcana investigation perception?
Arcana, so yeah. So anyone who wants to can do an Arcana. Mainly the wizards can do an Arcana.
Hold on, I am exhausted, which means it's disadvantage on ability checks, right?
I have advantage on Arcana. Nope, that's 24.
So Rasivir, like you start to put things together on the scroll, but you're tired as shit.
Yeah, like my head is pounding.
Crit.
So Arshen and Duncan, it seems to be a hodgepodge of spells mixed together into one. There's some high-level divination with like communing and contact other plane. There you notice sending, and especially Arshen, you notice there's some necromancy worked in. That reminds you of like undead communication, like speak with dead.
Yeah, I can read those.
So it's a whole combination of weirdly put together on how to perform this ritual. And
Duncan, what's your hit point count looking like right now?
Oh, well, I'm down to 25.
Okay, I will cast
I would say
Cure Wounds at 3rd level on you.
Perhaps a short rest, my friends.
I mean, the ritual is not immediate, so there is certainly short rest. And the Paragon is also good at healing.
Mm-hmm.
He's just busy right now.
If you'll forgive me, I'll just drink it in shore.
11.
That's ever so slightly better, thank you.
As the Paragon begins the ritual, You all watch in anticipation. Will it work? Has your perilous journey been for nothing? You are unsure, but he chants and prays. And eventually, there's a slight luminescence beginning to fill the dim room. As minutes pass, you notice the yellowish paper of the scroll begins to gains a shine as it transforms into solid gold. The ink of the spell glyphs turning into platinum. The scroll levitates in front of the paragon, and this tremendous brilliance fills the entire room. And as the light fades and your eyes adjust once again, the scroll is gone. Bahamut's bastion still laying inside the spell circle. It itself begins to levitate. Thin, ethereal fingers appear and hold the shield. And then arms and a body, and after a moment, an entire person. An elf, hundreds of years old, seems to be wearing heavy armor with a long sword at her side. Talena and Olhan immediately join the paragon on their knees. As before you stands the spirit of what the nameplate on the tomb says, Aelowin, the first and only queen of Dracfort.
Dun, dun, dun.
She kind of holds the shield for a moment, giving it an embrace, and just this wispy voice says, "It's been so long." The Paragon says, my queen, we've come for your aid. Our city is in ruins, under siege by terrible elemental forces. We can't win alone. Please help us fix what is broken." And her smile fades, but her expression is still one of compassion and sympathy. "Oh, my Paragon, I do see your plight. We have watched for a long time, and as good as it is to see you, to know that my order has lasted for so long, your salvation does not lie with me." And he stammers, but you're supposed to protect our city. This is the problem created by the mortal plane, and it is for the mortal plane to correct. The gods long ago decided not to meddle in such a way in material affairs. She kneels, joining the Paragon, and kind of places her hand on his cheek. "But that does not mean you are alone. For this there is a protector of your city. You must seek out my son, and there you may find the help you need." And she kind of leans in and gives him a whisper in his ear. So when she finishes, she kind of pulls back and gives him a wide smile. "My Paragon,
We will present you.
Of you. I chose that name for a reason when I made the order. You are worthy and capable, and do not doubt yourself. Take this knowledge and find my son. Return our city's guardian to us." And she looks kind of past the Paragon to you all. "And to you all, although I cannot fight with you, it does not mean I am powerless. Please keep my Paragon safe, won't you?" And with that, like this warm feeling kind of rushes over you, and there's a flash, and she's gone. The Paragon is kind of silent for a long time before finally saying, "Though not what we had expected, there is still hope. We must get to the first warden." I kind of stand straightening his robes. "We must reach the honor grounds, for we aren't finished yet." That's where we'll stop it for today.
Okay.
So is this now a 2-shot?
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of had a feeling it was going to be. And I totally forgot to... And I forgot I was going to make a custom feat, and I'm going to do that and have you guys put it on, but I just totally forgot to do it.
A custom fee?
Feat.
Oh.
So she kind of gave you all a blessing.
Oh.
Ooh.
Which I'll make that.
16. worry, that 8d6 is me resting. I don't want to roll them all at once.
Oh, are we short resting?
Yeah, you'll have time for a short rest.
Yay!
Okay. Cool.
I think I have some arcane recovery. I think too. Yeah.
Aim.
Yes. Use your arcane recovery.
Up to a combined level of 8. None of the slots are 6 or higher. Okay. 8.
All right.
Yes,
do
but
that.
oh wait, he went.
Oh, so everybody gets 10 as well.
He would do it at the. Oh my god, garbage. We're gonna get
22.
additional 22.
Ah.
Hey, that gets me back to max. Let's go.
Let's see.
And I mean he has healing as well, so anything that's
I'm close enough to max.
left over after the heal or the rest, he can top off.
That would bring me to max, I think, even with the plus 10.
Oh my god. Beyond's going crazy for me.
Well, I just did half of mine, so
Yeah, I was trying to roll it with one click, but it's making me do them individually.
yeah. So what I did is I just used the advanced dice roller, rolled 8d6, and then just added my Constitution modifier times the number of dice.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys don't know how to go and use that function for the short rest?
Well, yeah, I know that you can, like, you click it and then it says roll hit die, but you roll it individually.
No, actually. So what you go and do is you check off the boxes, and then once you get that, it'll go and pop up the little button underneath it.
Oh, is
So,
that
like,
how
for
that
instance,
works?
Yeah. So if you go and
That's
click
dumb.
it, like I went and clicked on 4 boxes. When it did that, it goes and does the little button underneath that says 4d8 plus 8. You click on that button, and it goes and rolls them all at once for you.
Oh, okay. That's weirdly, like,
I think that's a
backwards
new
intuitive.
update. I think that's a new update because I don't think it did that before.
It should just ask, like, you know, when you take short rests, it's how many hit die do you want to use? Like, I understand the doing it one at a time if you're, like, you know, kind of close to max.
Right.
But, like, I feel like
Yeah.
it should be,
Like I said, I think it's a new fix that they went and put in because I don't think it ever popped up that little button there before. But when you go and do that and you hit click take a short rest, it also goes and unchecks all those boxes.
Yeah. Okay.
So you got to go back in and mark them as used, which is a bit of a pain.
Cool. Well, I appreciate you giving me an extra week, Cobra, because my Sunday game is starting up again, and I definitely procrastinated a bit, so I'm a bit behind on that.
Sure.
Yeah.
I hope the story's interesting enough.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's a nice little, you know, wrap up of this one loose end, basically.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I like it. I get to play a wizard for one more session.
This is my first time playing a bard, so yeah, it's pretty interesting.
Great.
Although I wish I didn't go and take